Well, we are here in the news. I had a long day, and I felt the need to address one more thing or something for the last time because I'm tired of it. Okay, just to be honest with you, and I know this is not gonna be an end all be all. Come on in here, King of Sheba. How you doing? But I thought I would spend my last few hours being awake discussing this. Okay. And I don't want to be here for the whole few hours. I need to wash my hair. I need to, do some things and send my classes out. Because, see, that's what I'm here for. Come on in here. Come on in here, Lake Titicaca. Why you put Lake Titicaca? Why you saying it like that? Okay. Come on in here. So, listen. There has been some stuff that's been going around, and I'm going to say this. I've always had haters. Okay. I've always had haters. I should say, let's get to the point of all this. I've always had haters, and haters have done nothing but motivated me to be the best I possibly can be. Okay. And without haters, that means that you're not doing what you should be doing. Okay. But there's one thing that I was always taught is that you do not feed your haters. Okay. And in the process of me expressing myself, sometimes that happened. But either way, going into that, trolls will always be there. Okay. No matter what you do, how you do it, you always have trolls popping up and just being there. And you can't get them all. When one is gone, 20 more will come. And that's just going to be draining. That's just going to be it's going to get to you. It's going to cause you to have a mental breakdown. And that's just, girl, I can't speak for other people, but definitely for myself. I can speak for myself. I do not have the time nor the curation to give a fuck about anybody who do not like me in any way, shape, or form. And I do not have the desire to address it every time something like that pops up. Typically, when things pop up, my clients who are paying me, okay, will come to me about an issue and we will resolve that issue and they will say, you need to make a video about this. And I'll get on here and I'll make a video and I say, you know what? I'm so sick of people, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you guys this. To be honest with you, I think that 3% of the people who were paying were possibly a part of what I'm about to say right now, which is a gag. And it's sad too. It's a gag is sad. And it definitely fits the stereotypes of what white people believe about black folks. So I just want to say this loud and clear right here to all my Caucasians out there and white people out there that it is definitely true what they say about black folks. Not everything, but I'm just saying. So going into this, things popped up. I did a video and I think that someone sent my video to someone. And that's usually how it happens on here. And the wrong people saw the video. And I personally think the one person was initially sent to, I think she's one of those people that cannot fight her own battles, who cannot express how they truly feel because I think her communication skills is horrible. So she passed it on to some other people. And these people started coming and they were coming in here and they were just saying stupid shit, like trying to make themselves known when no one was checking on them, just to get to the point. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. And in the process, people were helping me get to the bottom of it because it's just, we're curious. We want to know, hey, what's going on? Who is this? Who is this? So in the process of it, things started coming out. And I would address these things because people were coming in my live chat and they were doing stuff, they were saying stuff. And of course, none of the stuff they were saying or doing was true as they're doing now. None of it is true. And they're just trying to get a reaction. So I was, correcting each time it would happen. Well, let me tell you something and blah, 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 blah. Well, fast forwarding. new people came on the block and they start saying that they're established, and people started assuming that we were connected because we literally live about 30 miles away from each other. Probably not even that. We probably live about 22 miles away from each other. And people just started thinking that we were connected because the enemies that I had, they also had. And I'm going to say this about me. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm an educator. I like to guide people, not mislead people, deceive people in any way, shape, or form, because that does not excite me. Some people's excitement is doing for others, buying gifts for people. Some people's, fetish is making people miserable, going in on people. I don't get excitement of that. And this is why I don't hang with these stereotypical LGBT individuals. This is why I have little to no gay friends in real life. This is why I have, and I'm not saying that all gay people are like that, but from my past experiences, when I got caught up in bullshit, it was my LGBT people that got me caught up in bullshit all the time, 100% of the time. Okay. So I just became wiser, and I said, there's only certain people I'm going to deal with, because I know that not all LGBT people are messy like that. Okay. And of course that goes into, being defensive and stuff. When you're kicked out of your house at 13 years old, you have to defend yourself. So it's a survival technique of the messiness. But like I said, I passed that. I got over that. So I fight for what I love. I fight for what I believe in. And I believe in spirit, and I believe in magic because of my life, my experiences in life. And that's just the answer to it. If I step back and I ask myself, well, how did you get over that magic? Spirit. And of course, spirit, my understanding from spirit is very different from everyone else's. There's a calculation, and that's where science or magic come into play, MAGICK, because there's a formula to everything. And just like the commercials say, just like magic, it's like magic. Yeah, they're speaking about the scientific evidence or the scientific proof that all things are done with a formula. Okay. So I figured out the formulas and I did what I needed to do. Okay. So I kind of got over these situations because my life took off. The summer 2018, it took off. My life blossomed faster than what I thought. What I experienced in this past year and a half, I thought it would take another 10 years to get there, but it happened very, very quickly. And so in the process, I just said, fuck it, with more responsibilities, or with more this comes greater responsibility. So much is given, much is required. So I wanted to focus on what it is I love doing. Magic, helping people, readings. And I just got tired of fighting with people verbally, because we've already established that these enemies of mine on YouTube have no magical power. We've already established that. In fact, I think they're good at readings versus doing spiritual work. And that's just my opinion about that. And I don't think all of them, I won't go into detail who I think are, but we're going to say there's one or two of them out of that whole group that are excellent readers. You can see it in them. You can see it. You can feel it. The rest of them, you're just like, girl, you're wannabes. You saw a money-making opportunity and now you're jumping on it, which that is your business. What made me pay attention to you is that you got in my lane, sis. Now that you're out of my lane, because you're never going to be here where I'm at now. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or monetarily. Let's go there if we have to. But we've already, so now I'm not paying attention to you. But in the process of bored people who have no life, people who don't have cable TV, people who cannot travel, people who cannot get out and see the world, get out and walk barefoot and butt booty naked in the mountains. They're on YouTube and they're looking up things to do, to stir up. And like I said, trolls will always be there, no matter what you do, no matter how you do it. And you cannot fight them all. Okay. So someone, and I caught wind of this because I kind of paid attention to it as I was going through my transition. Okay. To get to where I'm at now. And things were happening, and I'm just going to take out this, me being a queen, I know how other queens are. Okay, me being a femme queen, honey, if you want to call it that, I'm a woman. I know how butch queens get down because I've dealt with butch queens my whole life. Trans women, not really. Even the ones I did kind of deal with was only like a handful of them, and I just said no, thank you, because I think the ones that I dealt with, they were all just boys playing in wigs and stuff and surgery and stuff. They got the attention from the men and they invested in their body to get more dick. That's just my opinion. So, and obviously that's why we're not talking anymore. But going into that, someone sent someone a video, and I would love to actually call these people and do a live with them. And I want them to actually show this evidence, because people don't know that you can trace people back. When people send you emails and stuff, you can trace them back to see exactly who, what, when, why, and how. And even going into VPNs and stuff, you could still get through that to see exactly where it got triggered and shit. Okay. So, based on what the person was saying in the email that they sent to me, was that they got an email and they were accusing me publicly of sending these emails to them, acting like I was a third party to get stuff going. And I'm just like, girl, do you not understand, bitch? Like, I sleep 6 to 8 hours a night, and that's on a good night. Like, sometimes it's 3 hours and I got to come back and take a nap because I'm that busy. Like, I'm busy with my life, I'm busy with my family's life, and I'm busy with clients, because that's what I'm about, okay? I don't give a fuck about nothing else, okay? To be totally honest, I don't give a fuck about friends, okay? I don't give a fuck about dick, because that's always going to be there. You can always get that. But helping people, you don't always have opportunity to do that. So that's why I'm here, okay? That's why I had student loans and I was in debt with student loans, because I wanted to help people. I didn't come here to fight people and to compete and who's the best of this and that, because at the end of the day, you're the best of being a shit talker when it comes to internet gangstering, thugism. You're the best at shit talking. That's the only thing you're good at. Okay. When you're talking about getting shit done and you being the best switch and all that shit, the proof is in the pudding. So someone was initiating videos and sending videos to them and emails to them. And, one person came forward and apologized, and they said that was not their intention. And I believe it, because I just believe it. But I feel like there was more than one person with their hands in a cookie jar, because going into this new moon stuff, a lot of stuff has been revealed to me. Okay. A lot of stuff. I've cut off a lot of people. Like, I'm literally changing numbers. I'm literally relocating. I'm literally going to have a new life, honey. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. Let's keep it pushing and moving. And it is what it is, because I just don't have time for that. Okay. Life is so beautiful, and it will only give you what you give it. If you give it misery and complaints and drama, then life will make sure that it will feed you that. It will make sure that every day you wake up, that there's drama. I've been so independent. I've been so not having to go to family for anything, because I believe in working for what I wanted, for one, but for two, staying in my own fucking lane and not worrying about the next person's household and what they got going on and who they doing and how they doing it. So someone was putting their fingers in the jar, and based on the email that this person read, it sounded like a queen. It sounded like somebody who was trying to play like they were for me, but then on the flip side, play like they're against me. So it's like a two-headed sword type of bipolar shit. Like, maybe they don't know they're doing that, okay? But in the email, they start off by saying he, and then they said, check her out. And I said right there, that's somebody playing. There's somebody who's really a fan, who really love, but want to come across as a side hater to start drama. And it was really, really clear to me when I got an email for one of these people that I don't really care about. I don't look at their channels. I don't think about them, and I want to say this, there's a lot of people on YouTube that I don't get down with, both white, Black, Hispanic, Asian, that are spiritualists in America, out of America, that I do not get down with. I will not get down with. It is what it is. I've received emails from people to do collaborations, to meet up, let's do spiritual work. And I just said, no, thanks. because I'm not about that foo-foo stuff. I'm not about that wannabe, I'm still in training, but I'm trying to do some real shit. Because when it comes down to it, who's going to be doing most of the work? If you're in training and I already got what I need, who's going to be doing most of the work? So that's not how it works on this ship. When it comes to friendships with me, relationships with me on any level, it doesn't work that way. Okay. So going into that, I got these emails and I was just like, this is kind of weird. And one of the emails, the person said, yeah, I got screenshots of you coming in here. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. So you're saying that. And I was seeing something a year and a half ago of someone else saying someone else came and did that. Somebody is trolling. Somebody is being messy. And this is why I watch who I get on my phone with. Even going into customers, you're not going to call my phone and talk about another spiritualist to get anything out of me. And it's been that way for at least a good year and a half now. Okay. July of 2018, it's been that way since then. Like, no, ma'am, we're not doing none of that. We're not going to kiki, ha, ha, ha. Because it be your miserable asses that go and try to stir up drama and say, girl, well, you know that thing you were talking about was talking blah, 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 blah. So then they come and they look for me, not knowing that there's other people. Like, I know you think you're important, but you're not that important, sis. You're not that important, okay? This YouTube is so big. This platform is so big. And it's always bullshit with the same exact people. And they try to loop you in that bullshit. And it's not even them. It's the people who watch. That's why I said going into Miss Pitbull face, and I'm not saying that to be messy. Every time I think of this person, I can't remember their name, but I think of Pitbull face. Going into Miss Thing over there that was reading me down and stuff and talking about trans as hoes and all this other good stuff. Somebody basically was stirring up some tea with that, because I'm just like, there's no way that these people are finding me and I'm finding them. Oh yeah, someone commented under the video and it went back to 2011. And this I said too, if you want to talk to me on a personal level, I need your picture, current. I need your name, current. I need your birthday, current. We don't get down like that. And when it comes to being in person, the same fucking way. Okay? I don't get down like that. I don't do no names, no faces. We don't do that stuff. I don't know. I don't indulge in that. Okay? Me being on the internet for so long, me doing the type of work that I've done and I'm connected to, I know how weird people get down. So I'm not interested in doing that bullshit. Okay? So it's cute and all when you want to come and you want to, have funny names and stuff. That's cute. But like I said, get to know me personally, I need real shit, okay? Because I know the fugazi shit that's out there. But the person brought us something that happened in 2011, you guys. This happened in 2017. So 6 years later, girl, my whole body was different, okay? Every 7 years, your cells rejuvenate themselves. Like you're a whole new being every 7 years. So, bitch, 6 years later, girl, this bitch is a whole new woman. And somebody come back, yeah, that person's messy. They were going out with another trans woman. Where does me and another trans woman going back and forth with a punk starting up some shit have to do with me and a cisgender woman that's transphobic? Where is the connection at with that? Where? So that just showed me that they're always fucking watching. So that could have been the same queen that keeps stirring this shit up. Because I'm like, that's so ironic that people be checking on me like that. Little old me that ain't got shit, ain't gonna be shit. Checking in on me. Ain't got followers and shit. Checking in on little old me. So like I said, somebody's being messy. And I'm not biting into it no more. And I have not been into that shit. It's been a good year. When I speak about things, it's my clients that says, I was told by another person that you have to cleanse yourself this way. And that's why I come out and I talk about it. Or when they come in my chat room and they say stuff, then of course I call and I say, girl, I know it's you. You're not making me think it's someone else. I know it's you because you're the only one that's basic and bummy and ain't got no shit. So fast forwarding, and I'm saying this publicly, okay? I'm done with that. Okay. I'm done going back and forth and it ain't getting nowhere. We know the magic game is horrible. We know the head game is horrible too. We know the yoni ain't really there. We know when it comes to being a woman, it ain't there. So if it's not in my level, if it's not in my arena, then is it a battle or is it just trying to keep drama alive? So I'm no longer interested in that. I'm no longer interested in seeing what basic people are doing with their lives to get clout, to get views, to get coin, because they're not getting coins through casework. I'm not interested in that. There comes a time where you have to stop with the fuckery. And even as grown men and grown women, there comes a time where you have to stop. You have to stop being messy. You have to stop being messy. And the older you get, the more mature and the more you should learn. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't learn until they're dead. And that's sad. But like I said, I'm done with that. I'm no longer interested in someone who's not on my level speaking about me in any way, shape, or form. I'm no longer interested in that. And if you are somebody that's out here trying to troll, and if you try to get close to me in any way, shape, or form, and this is not a threat, this is a promise. Everything that you have will turn into dirt. Everything you have will turn into dirt. If you think that you're going to get close to me in any way, shape, or form and try to get things out, oh, what's going on? And then, oh, well, you notice what's going on. Because bitch, it's not working. The hoes think they got my name. The hoes think they know me. They know my family. They know nothing about me because you have people who think they know. Oh, well, let me join in. And like I said, they're all queens. You have some of them that are possibly heterosexual women, and I feel like there's one heterosexual man supposedly. I don't think he's heterosexual though, because I see him playing with somebody's balls. But the other ones are queens, and it's sad. It's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. And this is where they get the fuel to do what they do. So, like I said, whether you know me, whether you don't know me, okay, I'm not interested in any of this YouTube shit. Okay? Let them talk. They ain't gonna do shit. Let them talk. They're not about it. They've had 3 years and shit has not happened. Let them talk. Another thing, if you want to go over there and be messy and you want to stir up the drama, show your face. Show who you are. Show your name. There's been 2 people that has ever hit me up with any type of drama that showed their name and their face and gave me exactly their location, because that's realness. Hey, I'm not trying to be in it, but this is what I'm going to say. This is my opinion. Blah, 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 blah. If you're going to be drama and you're going to go back and tell someone, well, this person's talking about you, here's the video, here's the link. Show your face then. Show them who you are. If you're so big and bald, if your balls are big, if you're so hung, show them who you are. So they see, like I see, that you're about that fugazi shit. And you ain't got shit in your life and you ain't never gonna have shit. This is why you watch spiritual videos. Because you're trying to get into that system and it's not gonna work. And as I said, this whole game is twisted and fucked up. Because you got a lot of people that think, well, just by watching videos, I'm going to figure shit out and I'm going to get shit done. Wrong. Wrong. You have to pay attention. Okay? You have to pay attention to the game in order for you to understand it. And if you're coming at it from that point of view, you're going to always be outside the system, outside the circle. And ain't nobody real going to fuck with you. You're going to always deal with dramatic people. You're always going to have people who are blind and dumb. We'll keep it at that. Okay? Because I'm going to say something else that was supposed to be a joke. And I don't joke about that. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not interested in it, honey. Life is beautiful. Life has changed. Life is changing. There's so much that goes on within my day. I don't have the time to care about anybody who don't care about themselves. And I've said, and I will continue to say, you want me to mind your business, you have to pay me. I'm not one of those people that ever be in anybody's business. Okay? That's not my cup of tea. That does not excite me. Drama does not excite me. That doesn't get my blood going. Oh my God, I love this. Oh God. That don't turn me on. Drama don't turn me on. What turns me on is getting shit done. That's what turns me on. That's what get me excited. That's what make me feel accomplished is getting shit done. So I just wanted to talk about that. Like I said, this is the last time addressing that too. I'm not interested. And if you are still interested, like I said, show your face. And I even encourage these haters who let that shit feed them, okay, because they want it. They're lightweight bored. They're lightweight, ain't got shit going on. They only coin come from YouTube, as I always say. Their coin is not coming from casework, it's coming from YouTube. That's why they do everything they can to keep their shit clear on YouTube. It's not about that for me. Bitch, 600, 500, 400 subscribers, bitch, I always get what I need. Okay, hello? I always get what I need. Okay, so like I said, if you want to entertain that and you want to feed that, let it be. But show your name. Show your name. Show them who you are. Get on camera, make a video, and show them who you are. Say, hi, I'm the messiest bitch. And that's okay. I own being a messy bitch. Say it. Do it. I'm telling you, they'll have so much respect for you. Me, on the other hand, I won't have too much respect for you because, bitch, that means your ass is bored. Unless you're a teenager, there's a reason to be messy. Unless you just this teenager boy, this teenage girl, ain't got no job, just sitting at home, there's no reason for you to be messy. You got so much to learn. You got so much to know. You got so many, you got undiscovered constellations out there. Okay, you got mathematical systems that have yet to be discovered. You have spirits that are yet to be pulled or brought to the forefront to go research. But instead, how can I toy with these people? And you know what's crazy about it? At the end of the day, they're toying with you because they have you thinking that you're justifying. They have you thinking that you're taking sides when in reality, you're doing the work that they want you to do. And that's why I always say, bitch, the devil will always do the work of the Most High because the Most High rules all things. And if there was not a Most High, there would be no devil. So all things will go according to the will. And even when you think that you're out of that will, bitch, you're a part of it. So, like I said, I've seen things go to the, wayside. I see things passed out. My taste buds have changed. I'm not interested in looking at people the exact same way. I just really, 2020 and 23, from here to there, I want to focus on the task that is at hand. I don't care about nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else matters at this point. And it shouldn't matter to you neither. What should matter to you is your health, your love, and the people who love you. That is what should matter to you as well. That other shit, bitch, is going to eat you up alive. And I'm telling y'all this right now, based off of my experiences. Why I believe in karma is not because of my philosophy and what I was taught by my spiritual teachers, but also what I've seen happen around me. I know a lot of people from 2007 to 2020. I've seen them be messy as hell. I've seen them stir up drama. I see them be so messy to where I was like, oh my God. And my mom would always say, don't get in that. And I would say, I'm not. And I would watch these people die. Like, girl, crazy situations. Okay. People wake up fine. Next minute, honey, they got to get body parts taken out of them. People wake up fine for, they have a chronic illness that is incurable. Bitch, now you got to change your lifestyle. That I've seen people scam and cheat people out. And they got upset because I didn't want to participate in it. To where now, bitch, their life start getting things changed. Oh my God, girl, my life is turned upside down. Are you able to help me? No. Because when everything was good, you kept being messy. You kept playing with the devil. And I kept telling girl, don't do that. And you thought I was being a hater. Now you're there and you want me to help you? No, thank you. Going and fast forward, someone who I thought that was cool with me, that I thought we were cool, I gave advice. I took this girl from the streets to get their own place. I taught her how to be a mature adult, how to be responsible for free. Okay, all for free. Okay, I didn't charge nothing for no lessons or anything. All this for free. Fast forwarding, mamas get sick with so-called minor cold, and I knew it was something else going on because bitch, you don't get sick once a month unless there's something there. And sure enough, mama is sick with something terminal. So when I realized, okay, bitch, I haven't heard from this bitch in some time now. What's going on? I get a response back talking about I need my alone time. I found out that my counts is this, and that. And that's how I've been keeping my distance. So I had to stop myself for a minute because I was about to read. Like, excuse me, bitch. There's times where I felt nauseous that I was so overworked and I still dealt with your drama. I still got your phone calls of you bitching and moaning about how miserable your fucking life was. And now you're sick, supposedly. And now it's, I need my alone time. Well, good luck with you and your life and your health. And may all the messes that you've done adding up to all the years I've known you, all the scamming, all the lying, all the cheating, all the blackmailing that you've done to celebrities and regular people, may it eat you up and make you realize that all the shit you've done could have been prevented. All the shit you've done could have been done in a whole nother way. And where you're at right now could have been also prevented too. But karma definitely is real because what you do in the dark comes to the light and everything you do comes back to you. And sometimes it's times 10, sometimes it's times 100. I'm telling you, I know people who didn't think karma was real. I don't believe in that. Ooh, everything's good, girl. I got a mansion. Girl, I got a man who loved me. Girl, we got engaged. Girl, he bought me a Benz. Girl, he got me a house in Jersey. Girl, okay, girl. All of a sudden, mama on her deathbed. All of a sudden, a illness she didn't know she had. She on her deathbed and nobody ain't there. Ain't nobody there. Then people who don't like her have GoFundMe accounts up after she passes away to raise money. Like, what? What, girl? No way. Miss Mamas had all the money and she was in love. Where'd her man go? What all her friends she had, all the fags that she had around her, honey. What happened to all that shaking it out and girls, fuck you hoes and I'm a fag head. Oh, where were they at? Where were they at while you were dying? Honey, they left you. They left you, girl, because they were there to use you. They used you for all that you had. And when you were not able to give them no more, bitch, they left you. And that's what I said right there, bitch. I don't mind being alone. I don't mind. I could be by my motherfucking self because in the end, bitch, you might only have your fucking self. I could take that. I cannot take being surrounded by people who are fake, fraudulent, and phony on any level. I cannot. I will not. I've seen girls behind the scenes, and that's why I tell you guys, I'm turned off with a lot of stuff. I'm turned off with the celebrity lifestyle. I'm turned off with these public figure people because I know people personally. I've been friends with people, and to see their fakeness and be like, what, girl, that's a rented car. Well, why don't you tell people you're renting your car? What? That house ain't yours. That's an Airbnb. But why don't you tell people that, girl? What? Those are loaned clothes. Oh no, ma'am. So what is yours? What you own? Well, to be honest, I don't own nothing, girl. My credit is bad and I ain't got shit. But you have the world think that you have everything. So that's all I'm saying. That shit does not excite me. I'm not into that. I'm into honesty. I'm into realness. I'm into genuine energy. And that's all I'm gonna settle for. Like I said, I don't fight. But I will fight for what the fuck I love and what the fuck I want. And that's what I want. I will continue to cut, burn, and motherfucking tie. Come on in here, Jesus. I'll cut, burn, and motherfucking tie until I have what I want. Okay? And that's what I said before, bitch. 2020, bitch, is about the gods and goddesses. And that's all I will fuck with on a personal level. honey, if you're not an entrepreneur at heart, if you're not doing anything that you love doing, girl, there's no way we're gonna be cool. If you don't got your own house, your own car, there is no way that we're going to be cool. We're gonna be sitting up on my phone talking about any motherfucking thing unless I'm paid. And that's just how it's gonna be. I've given people opportunities and I'm gonna be done. I've given people opportunities to meet up, and many of them have not taken opportunities, which I don't, I don't really care. They initiated that conversation. And I think a lot of them are afraid. I think they know that I'm going to see them for who and what they are. And they're afraid of that. I've given the people opportunities to have casework, to have readings. And of course, they have not done so because once again, they're afraid that I'm going to see them for who and what they are. But on the flip side, they want everything else. Honey, they can kiki down, honey. Yes, let's kiki the shishi. Oh, but when it comes to the real shit, girl, where they at? Ain't nowhere to be found. So that's why I said too, I'm gonna have to start dividing my attention based on the worthiness of it. And there's no tea, no shade in that. Those, of course, that are in my real life always get priority. What should I say? My stuff get priority, and then they come second. But going even into my online stuff, those of you who get casework, classes, sponsorship, buy products, honey, you've supported me. So I'm always going to be there. But the other shit where it's drama and you're in here just to kiki and kaka and do, I don't got time for that. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. 2 years ago, and I'm going to be done. 2 years ago, there was a spiritual person that looked me up, and I don't know how they found me, but apparently they found me with the tea I'm about to tell you now. It was a guy, and he hit me up, and he said, I was just browsing, blah, blah, blah. I came across your video, and I thought it was very interesting of the stuff you present. Do you happen to know blank blank? And I'm like, no. I'm playing a role. Like, no, I don't. Because all the stuff I do is confidentiality. Okay, I don't talk about customers. I don't tell clients. I don't go to other spirituals say, yeah, this person came to me and they Fast forwarding, what ended up happening was this person was always in my live chats. But when it came down to getting casework done, readings done, and products, they were going over to that person. And they became so comfortable with that person to where they were talking. Like, well, yeah, I think that, and this is okay too. Yeah, I think that she presents some good stuff. But I also think there too that, sometimes she get caught up in some other stuff and blah, 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 da, 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 and, just spilling your little tea. And I'm just like, but bitch, you in my live chat, kicking with me. Hey, girl, I hear you doing this thing. Yeah. Oh, so that's how you get down. So that's why I said, there is nothing. Don't take it personal in any way. And I'm just saying this. Don't take this personal in any way. I'm here to get business done. And yes, I'm here to have fun, as I'm sure you are. But I'm definitely taking people serious who are doing what they should be doing. And not saying that you have to get work done with me. Not saying you have to buy products from me. Not saying you have to join classes that I offer. But oh, girl, I don't want to think about that. Because even one of my so-called spiritualists, too, that's why we don't talk neither. So she probably going to be upset about this, but I really don't give a damn. She know that I offer readings and stuff, and we don't really talk about their private life. See, I'm not a fan of getting readings done by people I know if they know about your life. If you never told them anything about your life, why not let them read you? Girl, she would sit on my phone and talk about how she went to go get this reading from this person. This person did A, B, C, D, E, F, G. How she got this product from this person. And I'm just like, so what are you expecting me to say or do? Because there's nothing you're doing for me. We have conversations, but friendship-wise, there's nothing that you're doing for me to even make it anything outside of us just gossiping together. So where do we go from here? And I decided, bitch, we ain't going nowhere from here. We're going to leave it where it's at. You want to kiki kaka hoo ha ha ha? Call somebody else. Call somebody who has the time. I don't have the time. I'm too busy. I got classes to do. I got casework to do. My free time will involve dealing with those people. Okay. I don't have time to sit up and talk about shit and talk about people. That means nothing to me at all. Who don't, I don't. So anyway, like I said, that's the last time I'm going to address that. I'm done. I'm done, honey. And, honestly, if you're interested in YouTube drama and circulating it around, if you're about that life, please keep that over there. Okay. Please keep that over there, honey. There's too much I got going on. And like I said, honey, I'm blessed. Okay. And ain't nobody gonna distract me. Ain't nobody gonna get me off of that bitch. And if you keep trying to bitch, I'll expose your ass. That's what I did. Because sometimes you tell people stop and they'll keep doing it. So, bitch, I'll just have to expose your motherfucking ass. Okay? And that's to anybody. Okay? No tea, no shade. I'm over it. Because I think there's someone or some things or some people playing two sides. They're sending videos back and forth to people, or they're sending messages. And that's how people are finding people. I don't even tag my fucking videos, honey. Okay? I don't even tag my videos. And mysteriously, oh, you were my suggested. No, I wasn't, honey. Somebody sent you my video. And I want to know their name. And if the name was something fake as hell, or it had a fake ass account, you stupid for falling for it. And that's probably why they were like, oh, girl, the other people. You know who I'm talking about, the people over here in California. They were like, are you sending us your own stuff to talk shit? And they thought I was friends with these haters. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like, what kind of sickness is that? Like, bitch, we could get a psychologist on the phone. Bitch, we get my best friend on the phone. Bitch, we get my mom on the phone. Bitch, we get people who've known me since I was yay high to vouch, bitch. I've never been that miserable. I've never been that bored to worry about the next bitch. In any way. Okay? In any way. Bitch, as a teenager, I was worried about becoming an adult to get the fuck out of my parents' house. And as an adult, I was worried about staying out of my parents' house. I don't got time to check on other people. What they got going on? Oh, I don't got time for that. So I was like, what? But of course I do see, it does make it seem like that, because mysteriously every time a video pop up, bitch, there's a link being sent. So like I said, we're going to get to the bottom of it. And, hopefully it ain't nobody who act like they were cool with me. Hopefully it's a troll. That's a troll, honey. Because, bitch, you going to get it good. You're going to get it good. You're going to get it, one, for being a snake, and for two, for being a lying-ass, fucked-up-ass individual. Because I have no sympathy for people like that. I don't care what it is. If you're a liar and you do things to fuck with people on purpose, I don't have sympathy for you of anything, of how anything happens. I don't have sympathy for you at all. Bitch, you get what you get. And you always get what you're supposed to get, honey. Ow! Nothing goes untouched. No leaves go unturned. So go ahead and keep being messy, bitch. Uh-huh. So that's it. 2020 is a very busy year. We got a lot going on. And, I'm hoping I can come here and give you guys what you need for those who want it. I know, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I mean, I'm like this. Don't say when you're drinking on ginger ale, ginger ale, and the last piece of it's like fumes or something, honey, huh? Oh shit, that ginger be so strong, y'all. It's like the gas of ginger to get you. Anyway, excuse me. But I'm telling y'all this too. Back in the day, people used to call me all the time too, and be like, girl, I was in your chat and I said hi, and nobody said hi back to me. And I'm just like, girl, the live chat is not about you, bitch. It's about the video and the content of the video, and for people to react to what's being presented. It's not about you coming in saying hi. Like, are you serious? Like, I used to gag y'all. I'd be like, oh, hell no. Girl, that's some I need love type of stuff. Like, girl, you need to love yourself. You need to really love yourself. Spend time by yourself. You don't have to be acknowledged by everybody. And everybody don't have to acknowledge you. Well, that's the same thing, girl. Anyway, you don't have to acknowledge everybody, and everybody don't have to acknowledge you. There you go. You don't have to acknowledge everybody. Everybody don't have to acknowledge you. Keep it pushing, sis. We're here to get something and keep it pushing. Like that whole, oh, well, she doesn't like me. You don't know who the fuck that is. Who's in the room? What they look like? Where they from? Tell us they zodiac. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about no man or no woman not speaking to me, girl. There's lots of times I've been into businesses and places where people didn't want to talk to me. It didn't hurt my feelings. Okay, bitch, you mad? Something about you is upset today. Like, what's going on? But I don't care too much to. I don't care to think about it, girl. Like, I don't care. Talk to me. Don't talk to me. I don't give a fuck. Like, girl, I'm not here to talk to you. Now, if I'm here to show up and I'm here to deal with the person I'm dealing with, and they get a little rude, then okay, now we talk about something else. But to everybody else there, oh, they not talking to me. Oh, they got an attitude of me because I say hi, they want to say hi back. Like, okay, is this your live chat? Is this your room? I mean, girl, don't you have children and friends at home? Like, why can't they say hi to you? Why are you so bent on YouTube people saying hi to you? Like, who cares? Girl, who cares? That shit crack me up. Like, girl, stop it. You need to work on your self-esteem, honey. You need to get yourself together. You need some healing. You need some healing work, girl. Stop trying to get on this phone and gossip, girl. You need some healing work. Let me heal you. Let me help heal you, sis. Let me get you in the right place. Because like I tell people, no one can force you to do something you don't want to do. And that's that. Healing starts with you. It starts with you wanting to get it done. No, but they could take you to therapy. They could take you to a counselor. They could take you to a psychologist, a counselor. If you don't want it, you're not going to get it. And that's what it comes down to. That's why we talk about alcoholics and drug addicts. You're recovering and you're constantly in recovery because it's a daily freaking battle to get over those demons. It's a daily battle. So, girl, it's them that decide not to do it. And I can tell you, I know people, you've seen people publicly who's been in rehab, who's done the 90-day detox, 6 months detox. Hell, one of them was even in a year rehab and they still went back to drugs because that's what they wanted. You cannot take the crack out of a crackhead. You cannot make someone who wants to drink not be a drinker anymore. And as I said, when people get offended by when you call them an alcoholic or a crackhead, it's only because they really do feel like they want to change, but they're not ready for it. Because all it takes you to say no. I know people that went cold turkey, alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs, who just said, I'm not doing no more, and they got off of it. It was nothing because they wanted that. But if you don't want to, you keep making excuses, then honey, that's you and that's your life. You have to make that choice. And of course, your environment influences your decisions. So maybe you need to reevaluate your friends too. Oh, honey, it's okay. You can drink as long as you want to. You can get high as long as you want. That don't mean shit. Okay, sis. Okay, honey. That's come from somebody who's also in the same boat as you. Okay. And this comes from someone who's lived their life. Okay. 32 years without alcohol. Okay. Without drugs, okay, hello, without anything outside of God, hallelujah, okay, let's talk about it, okay, that's where it comes from. So you asked about that, how you like that now? We all make choices, okay, and like I said, you got to answer the choice you make, not me. It doesn't affect me, honey, unless you try to make a choice to get in my way. Then of course, then bitch, I got to make a choice to get your ass up out of the way. Hello, come on in here. Okay, I gotta go. Come on in here, Jolly L. I want to say this, Jolly L. Come on in here, RJ Black. I want to say this. I'm sending your teas off. Come on, Jolly L. Sending your teas off tomorrow. And Yellow Joy. Yellow Joy. I don't think I ignored you. I had a very eventful weekend. Okay. I had a very eventful weekend. I was just so busy. I have to read a few people down in person. Someone, y'all, can we talk about this for a minute? I don't know if I told y'all this or not. So when I went to Denny's, this cousin of mine who made all this money, I should actually look up to see what her net worth and stuff is. You know what? Let me look up something really quickly, y'all. Let me see what her net worth is. Let me see what her net worth is. Hold on, y'all. I'll tell y'all right now, honey. I'll tell y'all right now. Hold on. Oh, hold on, honey. Okay, that's not going to come up that way. Let me try one more thing. we're gonna try this. Okay, that'll work neither. Okay, two things. Okay, two things. So, this person had a lot of money. They were very established. And when they had this money, you guys, they didn't really talk to nobody. They kept their distance. You know, they were like Hollywood. Okay, Hollywood girl, Miss Thing. Hey, I'm Hollywood now, bitch. Don't touch me. Bitch, I talk to bitch. Don't play with me, girl. I know who Deb, blah, 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 blah. Oh, girl, I'm best friends and blah, blah, blah. Y'all, you mad because I drove in passenger side of blah, blah, blah's vehicle. Okay, sis, ain't nobody mad at you. Girl, you need to come out here to LA. You need to move out here because I'm telling you, your life is going to be good. No, no thanks. Fast forwarding. This girl lost everything, y'all. Okay? And I think it's a mental breakdown, but I'm not going there. What got me upset, you guys, is that she was like, I'm thinking she pulled up in like a Porsche or something, girl. And girl, anyway, she just popped up on me like 2 weeks ago, and I just couldn't believe. I'm like, oh my god, this is my cousin. This is the supermodel. This is Miss Stacking. This money. I can't believe this. Oh my god, I just fan out. She's my cousin, so I just fan out. And she was just not there, girl. And then, of course, the friend I was on the phone was like, oh, my God, that's her. Yeah. Ooh. And then so she was like grabbing my phone, doing something. And I was like, oh, she must be high or something. I don't know. Something was off. Well, fast forwarding, you guys, do you know that I went to the place I was at? And, the guy stopped me and was all like, the girl who was with you, she's not welcome back in here because we got her on camera stealing out of one of our workers' purse. Bitch, I went from being happy to being upset. I was like, what the fuck? How can I reach this girl? My mom was there with me. And my mom was like, I don't know. I don't think she have a number. I'm like, well, let me call one of her sisters. Call one of her sisters. Her sister was like, yeah, she's been doing that a lot. And she's on a run right now. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, I wish I would have known that. Because, I'm not a snitch, bitch. I'm not a snitch, bitch. And I'm sure not a hell of thief. I'm not a fan of thieves neither. So I said, girl, I wish I would known that. I would have took her ass right down there to the damn police station. I would have been like, she needs somewhere to sleep. But that's why she was acting when she was acting, y'all. Because she was she stole somebody's fucking wallet. And I just couldn't believe it. And I was just like, how fast could she do that? Girl, it was like 2 minutes, y'all. See, that's how she's on that. But my mom said too that they do that shit that a lot of these wannabe celebrities do. I told y'all what they do. Honey, that credit card shit. Mm-hmm. See, I didn't know she get down like that. But that's how they do what they do, honey. They get into all that. You hear these stories in these interviews, JBs and stuff. They tell their stories about how they met this guy and this guy got him in the card shit. I think it was on Love and Hip Hop too, like Atlanta. The guy was known for doing that shit too. He went to jail and shit. They do that all over though. And I think she got caught up in that bullshit because my mom was saying she heard about that. But I'm like, girl, I don't know. But the fact that she did it and she was in my vehicle, which I didn't welcome her into my car. She just got in. And the fact is that you took somebody's wallet, bitch. And let's say for God forbid we get pulled over, because I'm sure they filed a police report and all the good stuff. We get pulled over. Girl, you're wanted. I'm in a car with you. You're in my vehicle. It looks like I'm the getaway car, bitch, and I'm going to jail with your fucking ass. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? Ooh, girl. If I would know that girl. Anyway, let's stay positive, honey. Come on in here. Okay. Yes, honey. Some LGBT people are so messy, which why I don't attach myself to those groups because they don't represent what I'm at the end of the day. I agree the exact same way. That's why I love when people have their assumptions about what a trans woman is. And they're like, well, the other trans I know didn't mind me calling him a him. Or, well, that's him, girl. There's nothing him or he about me. Girl, going into name change and stuff, a lot of these girls are like, well, I don't have to get my name changed because it's not going to make me a woman. It's not about that, sis. It's about us knowing that you really are who you say you are. If you still have your male names, there's only two reasons why you have your male names. One, you're a felon, a convicted felon. You cannot get your name legally changed because that is the law. You cannot get your name changed if you're a convicted felon. Or two, you don't mind being called sir or him. And girl, gender dysphoria says, girl, that you don't want that. So one or the other. Either you're a convicted felon or you're okay with being called he still. And that's not my story. There's no tea, no shade with that. If that's your cup of tea. But if we're in this together, collectively, we get introduced to a group. Hi, how are you, ma'am? And you come out, no, I'm no, fuck that. No, man, I'm no, hell no, I'm not a sir. My name is sir. No, ma'am. You gotta go. Bye, girl. No, ma'am. I don't know who that is. I gotta go. No, we're not doing that. No. Come on. The new moon did too, though. Late to the cocker. Come on in here. What I think about this Kobe Bryant situation, I think the Kobe Bryant situation is fake. I personally think that this was, if it's not fake in the sense of him dying, because of course I want to pull some tea on it, definitely it was a setup. Because there's a lot of numbers that play. And KB, it's so weird because Kobe Bryant came up a lot last year, too, if you guys remember. And I just said, this is kind of odd because around the time that Whitney went out, she came up a lot, too. The time that Michael went out, he went out, too. Like, I'm thinking about a lot of people, when they go out, they come up a lot before they go out. And then sometimes there's some type of fake information leaked about them, and then it ended up being real. So with this whole thing, I think something went down. And I tell you guys, there's two things that happen. If you do not know, let me explain. Okay. Sit back. Let me explain. Ow. Okay. So from my experience, okay, and from some insiders information, when you sign your contract as when you sign your contract, this is why it's so good to come out with a different name. Call yourself Tommy Magola, and your real name is like Tommy Pimpin or something. I don't know. Give yourself a fake name if you're ever trying to sign a record deal or something. Because what happens is, which people don't really read, when you sign your contract as something, okay, the person who you're signing your name over to now owns all rights to that name. Not even famous stuff, like real shit, y'all. Real shit. Even like checks you sign and all that. Okay. I think that's called, oh God, I forgot what that law is called. There's a law with that. Okay. So when you get this name, when you sign your name in this contract, you're releasing all rights of that person and everything attached to that person in its entirety to the company you're releasing it to. So now they have rights over that name and things attached to it. When the deal that you have with them is over, two things happen. It becomes renegotiated or it ends, and the person who it deals with goes into the shadows, so to speak. You don't hear from them much. You're like, what happened to that person? You know, blah, blah, blah. I haven't seen them in a long time. Well, they live in a normal life. They're working at McDonald's and shit. Y'all see this all the time. Fast forwarding. If the person renegotiates the contract, okay, what end up happening is after that contract's negotiated, because now we got a lot of money on hand here, two things that happen. They will fake their death and live a whole nother life, and it's just what I believe and just what I was told years ago, or they'll really get killed off. So going into this Kobe Bryant stuff, there's a lot of stuff that came up with Kobe Bryant last year. There's a lot of stuff that's connected to him. Either he's really not dead and they're killing that life off and he's going to do something totally different outside of what Kobe Bryant is. His name is going to be something totally different. Or they've really killed him off. They killed him off. Okay. And that's just like set based on past situations. And I'm not gonna say what situations they dealt with, but past situations, that's what go down. You see what happened to Prince. Prince's name was Prince, and he signed the contract as Prince. And when he wanted to release more music, they were fighting over his name, Prince. So it became a symbol. And then he got the rights back and then ended up killing him. And that's how it goes. So this is why you meet a lot of singers. Their name might be Kimberly Payton, and she'll call herself KP or K Peterman or something like that. Or she'll give her first initial and her middle name, because that way, when the contract is over with this big ass record deal, and it depends on how much money they make. We're not talking about like $250,000. We're not talking about $500. We're talking about like millions of dollars. Like somebody like Madonna, somebody like Janet Jackson, they would have to be killed off or they would have to act like they died in order to get out the industry. They couldn't just give it up and say, I don't want to record music no more. People like Summer Walker and those people that say, I'm retiring right off the bat, because they caught wind of the tea. They caught wind of the tea. And they said, fuck that bullshit, bitch. I'm not going to make all this money. And then now you guys own that name, and now I can't make more music or get back to that level. No, fuck that. So that's what's going on. So those two things I think happen without even doing anything, without even doing any work or anything. I've been so busy today. I caught wind of that. First thing I said was, this is fake. First of all, a lot of fake footage came out. Second of all, the first person to report it was TMZ. And I'm just like, here we go. Too much Zastroism. No, let me stop. They represent the color, the black, as in fake, fraudulent scam artists. I know that's right. SSI witch. Ow. Come on in here. I know that's right, Adrian Jackson. Where's she at? Where Adrian? Where Adrian Jackson at? Where's she at? Hold her, Jaleel. Keep it cute in the back. I know that's right. Keep it cute in the back. They right there, $10. You said RJ Black. Ganesh, can you give those answers to who's playing both sides? You are playing games. Oh, there we go. Hey, Adrian. Oh. Oh my God. Listen, I'm just going to say this. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. I don't know if I should even say this, because people be watching. They probably going to go back and say, this is what this bitch said now. So I caught wind of something, and I thought it was quite funny. So somebody was talking about alchemy and stuff. And I always tell you guys, like, alchemy, like, people who claim to be alchemists don't call themselves witches. Just like people who do voodoo don't say they do hoodoo. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not, you're just not going to say that. You're not going to be initiated in voodoo, but talk about you do hoodoo. It just doesn't work that way. Even going into like getting crowned and scratched and all that good stuff, there's a way that you move. Okay, there's a way that you move. So going at that, somebody was kind of exposed for mixing the symbols up. And now they're acting like they gave up the spiritual stuff because they wanted to give their opinion on other things. And I'm like, girl, you know, like I know. Ain't nobody hitting you up for no more spiritual work, sis. You know, like it was in the beginning. Your viewership, you wanted your viewship up, sis, because you can't have one without the other. You wanted that viewership to be high. So you thought that you were going to get more views and more people going to be interested in work. Well, guess what? Now you start getting sidetracked, sis. And now you try focusing on keeping your YouTube views up and your subscribers up. Now you lose insight and stuff on the spiritual stuff. And that's why I keep telling y'all, because somebody was like, girl, you want to grow your channel? No, thanks. Just like the other channels, they grew organically. If this is meant to grow, let it grow. I'm here to do what I do and keep moving. If I had 100,000 subscribers, imagine me getting emails from 100,000 people, y'all. I would not be able to do casework or spiritual work. Girl, I'll be like, hold on. Girl, I'm getting like a headache thinking about it right now. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So that's why I'm like, I feel like it came down to, do I want to have views or do I want to have casework that's up and down? This is what they're thinking. Oh, I think I'll stick to my viewership and keep that up because the checks I'm getting from YouTube is greater. So that's what made them want to focus only on doing what they do now, because they know for the casework it wasn't there. Same thing with these other people, you know, there's no shade in there, but it's all tea. You know, they're looking at either viewership or they're looking at casework. I'm the person who's chasing after more of casework classes, not how many views I'm getting and how many subscribers I'm getting. Because at the end of the day, there's always that 10% rule anyway. Okay. You have 250,000 followers. You get about 25,000 people hitting you up, and ain't no telling how many of them are actually getting work done. And on top of that, there will be no way for you to do 25,000 caseworks. I mean, unless you're doing like little 1-hour sessions in a month, bitch, or even a year. I don't see that. Not even a year. I don't see that even with a year. That'll just be too much. That'll be too much. I'm not a fan of new energy, new people. You know, I'm fine with my regulars. New people come along, they come along. But like I said, you know, I just girl, I don't really care about that other shit, honey. Ooh, I can't. So I kind of thought that was funny, honey. Girl, the gig is up, honey. You make peach cobbler with yellow cake mix, the stick of butter and peach pie filling. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right, honey. We love us some peach cobbler. Yes, it is something fishy going on with Kobe Bryant. Yes. Yes, honey. Listen, Adrian Jackson. That's how you make peach cobbler. Yes. Yes, honey, yes. Okay, I would say this. Lady Dukaka probably made like some type of peach crisp. Because I've seen different ways of making peach cobbler. The way that I like to make peach cobbler is with yellow cake mix. I like to take the peaches with the juice still. And if it doesn't, just say if you got only, peaches and you want to make everything from scratch, dice the peaches up, soak them in water, and they'll make their own syrup and everything. Soak them in there for about a good 8 to 12 hours overnight. And then what I do is, honey, I'll lay the first layer of cake mix down, right? The powder. Don't mix up and then just lay it on down there, right? Bam, bam. Then you lay the peaches on that, right? Bam. Put the butter in there, honey. You ain't gonna melt the butter. Just dice the sticks up, layer them on top of the peaches, right? Then take the rest of that cake mix and sprinkle it over that bitch, right? Bam, bam, bam. You can take some brown sugar if you want to. I'm a fan of brown sugar and cinnamon mixed up. Ooh, come on in here. Sprinkle that over that top. Boom, 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 boom. Put it in that oven for 350 and watch that bitch. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be so good. Now my cousin's grandmother is from Georgia. Come on in here. She's from Georgia, honey. They're from Georgia. Macon, Georgia. Ooh, girl, Macon, Georgia, girl. They got some big ones down there. Damn, Georgia. Anyway, so if I ever moved to Georgia, I would have to go to the outskirts. I couldn't do the ATL. I'm sorry, it's so overrated, honey. Anyway, so she would make the peach cobbler in two ways. A pie format, like she would literally put the dough down, put the peaches, put some type of lay stripes of it over the top, or she'll make it like a cake. Okay, she'll take the cake mix, part of it, make it at the bottom, put the peaches in there, and then sprinkle the the powder over the top like a Dutch apple pie. And that was good too. But I said, girl, I like it like a crust, a crumbled crust, and then you go ahead and you take that vanilla bean ice cream if you want to, put it on top of that bitch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Right temperature too. And what you do too, you got to let the peach cobbler cool off though. So what you do is you put the peach cobbler in the microwave just for a little bit, like 30 seconds. You throw the ice cream on top of that bitch. Oh, girl, I'll eat that whole pan. Don't play with me. I eat that whole pan, honey. Do not play with me. Yes, honey, something fishy going on. Yeah. Yes. Hello. Yes. Uh-huh. You see that, Adrian? As I said, all year Kobe was coming up. KB. I think last year Monica and Brandy was like feuding or something, or they brought it up again. I don't know. Something happened in the middle of the summer of 2018, 19. I can't remember what it was, but Kobe came up because Kobe Bryant took Brandy to the prom, and I was just like, or did Brandy take him to the prom? Wait, I'm kind of confused here. Isn't Brandy like 45, 46? This said Kobe Bryant's 41. So who took who to the prom? Because there's no way Brandy's 41 years old, bitch. Come on now. There is no way, girl. Fool me, girl, bye. Fool me once, so you girl, bye. And she don't look old. No, I'm not saying that. There's no way Brandy is under 41 because, girl, there is no way. There is no way. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Fool me if you want to. Girl, they're the same age as SWV and Escape, girl. So these people pushing 50 and they pushing barely 40. Bitch, please. Ray J is about 40. Girl, bye. Oh, they think they fooling. Girl, bye. They be lying about the age so bad. Jay, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing, Jay. I didn't say anything. You hear Tupac in Cuba? Now, I don't believe that. Now, let me tell you what I think about Tupac and that whole scenario. I think that sometimes they create Ooh, people gonna get mad at this. They're gonna get really mad at this. I think that sometimes the machine creates a certain person that they need at that point in time. And I think that a lot of these people are actually undercover snitches. I think that they're put into situations to spy on your motherfucking ass. I think that Tupac was a part of something, and I think he had to play the opposite role. Oh shit, now we're getting real messy. I think Tupac had to act like he was against the Illuminati and he was educating people so he can get into people's business and expose them. I think that Tupac was an informant. I feel that. I believe that. I watched so many documentaries on Tupac. I've seen the way he moved, and I think that he is still alive, for one. And I think that he is living his life as somebody else, something else, and he's not interested in being seen. And I don't think he's in another country neither. Cuba of all places, I don't think so. I think they got hurt. I think they got him mixed with who's that woman? Amari Shakur, the black lady that got the last name Shakur. I think they got that mixed up with her because she's over there. She's over there protected by the blood. Come on in here, Jesus. So you got to trace back those ley lines. See, everybody, oh, she over there because she predict. Okay, girl, trace back the ley lines of what she's connected to, because she found that place over there in Cuba. Okay, see what Cuba's connected to, but Tupac ain't over there. Girl, bye. Girl, they would have gave his ass up. Girl, bye. He was a rapper that made how much money? How long was he in the rap game for? And girl, there was so much shit coming up with him. Girl, Fidel Castro don't want to protect that girl. No tea, no shade, honey. Yeah, hell, he didn't earn his rankings, honey. He was, like I said, he was a lower version of Al Sharpton and Jesse Robinson. No, not Jesse Robinson. What's the fuck his name? Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson. Girl, you know how to get down, girl, cooning ass, stumbling out. That's who Tupac was too, girl. Thug Passion. Yeah, girl. I think that song was dedicated to all DL gangsters. I don't care what nobody say. That song, Thug Passion, I don't think that was dedicated for the ladies, honey. I think that was for the homies, like, because all the gay gangsters I knew back in the day, like in the year 2007 and shit, girl, they would get the tattoo Thug Passion on them. They had a little do-rag tied in the front like the mammy. And Jemima's honey have the front tied up. They have the little nose piercing. Yo, what's up, bro? Had that bottle. Yo, what's up, dog? And they start making out and shit, girl. What's that movie called? Y'all, I gotta tell y'all this story very shortly. So my brother's first baby mama, I called her my sister-in-law even after they were not together. She ended up getting married to someone, okay, or she got engaged. This man got her like a $15,000 engagement ring, and she acted like she threw it and she pawned it, y'all. And girl, when I tell y'all, girl, we went on a shopping spree. Hey. Anyway, fast forwarding. So this was about 2007, 2008. And she wanted to rent some movies. She's a Pentecostal Christian. And, at that time, I was living my truth, and girl, I was transitioning and shit, hey, hi, bitch, she's money too. And she was like, I can't judge you, and I really like you. So I want to understand your culture a little more. This is her word, y'all, verbatim. So we watched this movie from Chicago. It's based out in Chicago. It's a real true life story about Chicago. I think we saw one in Florida too, where the transgender was in love with the gangster guy, and the gangster guy act like he wasn't cool with the transgender, and then they jumped the transgender, and then after she got put in the hospital, he snuck there to see her and shit. Like, it's based on a true story too, y'all. Fast forwarding. So this is based on a true story in Chicago between oh shit, I can't remember what the gangs were. There were two opposite gangs, and they fell in love with each other, right? And these two guys were Hispanic guys. I think they were Mexican American, but they fell in love with each other. And I think like they twist the stories up too, so you don't really figure out who, what, when, and all that good stuff. And y'all, so these gangster guys were from the opposite group, but they were in love with each other. So they were like, meeting up and doing stuff on the DL and shit, like just having fun. And they were so close to getting caught, y'all, but they never got caught, which is so crazy. But she wanted to watch that movie. And I was like, I'm down, sis. Because during that time, girl, I only wanted gangsters. Okay, that's all I wanted. until I almost got killed. Okay. I said, no thanks. I'll pass on the gangsters, honey. So anyway, girl, when I tell y'all, he was like, no disrespect. At that time, my name was Santina. He's like, no disrespect, Santina. But he looked over at her and he's all like, I don't want to see that gay shit. I'm not here. I want to see another one. I won't see that shit. So, girl, they got into it. And she's like, I'm trying to see this culture. So, of course, she's thinking in her mind that he's only upset about it because he might be on the DL. Now, at that time, you guys, I'm like, sis, wait a minute, honey. You might be onto something because why you that upset? Like me, like, okay, let's say if I was a Christian person, I don't want to see thug movies and shit, but I gotta see it. I see it everywhere I go. The TVs I turn on when I walk out and shit. So I'm not gonna be upset about that. Just like me, I'm not into drugs. Every time I turn on, they're talking about cannabis, 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 cannabis. I'm not upset about it. That's just not my thing. But who am I to knock someone else for what they're trying to get into? Now we're talking about private shit. Spiritually, honey, there's no way around that. You're gonna have to stop smoking. So I'm like, girl. So y'all, they get into it. They stop talking, whatever. Fast forwarding. Okay. New apps came out. I get on these apps. No, wait, we're gonna leave it there. No, we're gonna leave it there. Nope, because I don't know who watched. Never mind, we're gonna leave it there. So, girl, he was so sad about that DL movie, y'all. He was so sad, girl. I said, I know that's right. You know what I'm talking about. The person who looked like life been getting sucked out of her. I'm gonna call her Lockjaw. We're gonna call her Lockjaw Susie. Hey, Lockjaw. See, if you would have just, sisters have to stick together. Love and light has to stick with love and light. Let the miserable old hateful ass motherfuckers stay by themselves and die by themselves. But when you play with that type of energy, they start sucking your ass too. Now you're over there looking like nothing. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you get it together, though, sis. She still watch too. I know she still watch. Hopefully she get it together. Mm-hmm. It might be a little too late though. Talk about she ain't hot and bothered. Bitch, you definitely bothered. Girl, you were talking about you were threatening people, girl. You definitely was bothered by what was being said and what was being done. You were definitely bothered, sis. And that's okay. Let's say we want to focus on our lives and not other people's lives. That's what I'm about. Come on in here. Mm-hmm. I believe there's some teas with Robin Williams. I don't believe he's that type of person to go out like that. Oh, that too. We know that Robin Williams took himself out. We know that was another case. We're talking about a genius, successful, unhappy, take his own life. People are like, well, yeah, he was unhappy. You couldn't stop. I'm telling you this right now. Going backwards on YouTube. Okay. So going into this, your environment, okay, this is scientifically proven. Your environment and how you act, what you put in your body will dictate your mind because your body absorbs. This is why a lot of people, when they're in spiritual practice, they fast. When you consume dead meat, okay, non-kosher, non-halal meat, when that animal got slaughtered, that animal had a lot of anxiety built up, right? They're running around and shit like, oh my God, I'm about to die. And they get slaughtered and those enzymes get stored in that meat and you just sitting there slopping that shit down. Oh God, it's so good. But not knowing that you're introducing your body to anxiety and stuff like the enzymes and hormones. I can't remember exactly what I think they call them precursors or precursors to causing these anxieties to go up in you as well. Okay, so fast forwarding, when you eat vegetables and fruit and stuff, even when vegetables are cut down, they're still alive because the cells of that plant, even though they're not rooted, they're still alive. Let me give you the flower. No. What is it? What is that flower in English? What is it? Jericho. The rose of Jericho. That rose could be dried out, but as soon as it hits water again, it comes back to life. But you can literally dry that flower out and just keep doing that over and over and over, and it will survive that, right? It will survive. Very similar to cactus stuff too. Cactus and succulents, same thing. You can cut them off, plant them, they'll grow again. So plants are living, right? And the fresher, the more organic they are, the more pure they are, and it gets into your body and it also gives you life. So you start to copy the DNA and RNA of what goes into your body. This is why I'm very, very particular on, I don't want to get too graphic, but this is why I'm very particular on who I kiss, who I have sexual encounters with, because their saliva, their semen, their sweat is mixing up in my body, and my body is absorbing that. And people don't understand that the vagina, the penis, the anal cavity, and the mouth are all sucking and blowing at the same time. Okay. So I'll just keep it at that. So going into that, I cannot imagine fast forwarding to something that happened on a YouTube person. A YouTuber person recently committed suicide. And when I saw this video, this is somebody who exercised, you guys. And I'm just like, when you work out, it's a proven fact that people who exercise are happier. They're happier and they're healthier, because when you work out, that jumping and stuff, I keep telling y'all this, jumping jacks excite your cells. If you suffer from depression, if you suffer from anxiety, jumping jacks is one quick way when you're feeling down and fatigue to get back up and to get that energy. Jumping jacks. If not jump jacks, running up and down your stairs. But it does that. It excites your body. There is no way that this person was suicidal. What I think happened is the people that he dealt with, and I'm just keeping it totally real here, when your environment counteracts what you're putting inside of your body, the only way that happens is if there's a lot of the bad shit on the outside and there's less of the good stuff going in. This person was in shape, y'all. In shape. He appeared to be very healthy. So that mental was there. Somehow, some way, I think that people around him was influencing him, and that negative energy was fueling his depression, his sickness. And because it's already there, because I tell people, anxiety, depression, all that good stuff, it's a part of you. It's in there. It's laying dormanted. Something happens and it triggers it. That's why not everybody suffers from depression. Not everybody suffers from anxiety. Not everybody suffers from all those psychosis stuff, because everybody, like I said, some people have it and some people don't. Just like the alcohol gene and stuff. I think there's enzymes in people's DNA that make them crave alcohol and drugs and stuff. And it's definitely to keep you trapped. So going into that, I think that the people around him had him in that mindset. And the same thing with Robin Williams. I don't think that. And knowing where he lived at, okay, knowing the area that he lived at in the Bay Area, if you guys looked up that city, it's so peaceful. It's so nice. It's so, girl, like they have secret stuff over there. And I'll just keep it at that. They have secret stuff over there. I know people in Petaluma, Santa Rosa, Napa, Marin County. And it's so peaceful over there, you guys. It's so peaceful. It's so quiet. You think you're in a whole nother country. Now, Santa Rosa and stuff, it's a little hood over there. But the areas I mentioned now, a lot of our police officers retired there. The police officers from LA, the police officers from the Bay, the police officers from the Central Valley, from Northern California, like Humboldt and stuff, they retire in this area, okay? Because you're not going to find them. There's so many, you're just not going to find them. Okay. And if you do, bitch, you're going to, you might catch a 9 to your 9. Come on in here. But anyway, so going into that, I think there's some people, Robin Williams too. I think something happened where they wanted to do something, and because he had rights to it, he was like, not over my dead body. And they said, oh, really, bruh? Okay. Well, how about we do the dead body and we see if things change then? And something happened, because I want to see the footage. Show me the footage. Let me see what I need to see. Let me see what my spiritual eyes, what my physical eyes is scanning through. You know what I mean? Let me see. And that's what it comes down to. It's sad. I want to do some stuff on all that. There will be a lot of casework. I smart to not overwhelm yourself. Right. Come on, RJ Black. Come on now. And first of all, the more casework you do, the more it pulls from you. You have to become a part of that work. And as I said, you got to know what type of work you want to do too. Like I'm open to doing left hand work, right hand work, but I'm also still cautious of what type of work I want to get to. What type of work I want to do. Like if it's some type of shit to where, oh, I got to do some work on this bitch because she cut me off in the traffic. Now I'm like, girl, wait a minute, hold up. Yeah, I'm not doing that work. You gonna have to hit up another spiritualist for that because I ain't doing that type of work. Like you can't sell for everything. Very similar to escorting. I escorted, and I'm not embarrassed of that, and I'm still on that roster. I'm not embarrassed of that, but I'm not fucking people for money. I don't feel obligated to give someone anything because they paid me. Bitch, you paid to be in my presence. So you wanted to be in my presence? That's what you paid for, motherfucker. You think you paying for some ass, bitch? I need 15,000 and we'll do it. Oh, come on in here. Ow. But like I said, it takes more than just money to make me get turned on with someone. I can't be with an ugly motherfucker just because he got money to act like I like him. I can't. No tea, no shade, sis. I can't. I can't pretend that I like you because you got money. Like it takes more than money to get me excited. Like, girl, no. So, like I said, with spiritual stuff too, bitch, you got to pick what you want to do. Like, oh well, it's money. I can use this money. Ah, okay. Now you're selling out, sis. And now each time you accept that coin, now PC was leaving with it. That's true definition of sellout. So, like I said, I couldn't do that. All those emotions coming up. I mean, that's why a lot of people got mental problems in the spiritual community. At least from what I observed on YouTube, is because they're taking on everybody's energy, everybody's work. Like I said, I'm not about to do no casework with you, sis, because somebody cut you off in traffic. Okay, I'm not, unless you have a legitimate reason. That's why I do casework, consultation before we do casework. I'm not gonna do a binding spell on a guy just because you don't want him fucking nobody else. Cause you're a crazy ass person. I'm not interested in that. Bitch, I need to know you're sane. Because bitch, at the end of the day, he don't want you. So bitch, let him do him and let you do you. But now I gotta have him because he did. Girl, yeah, that's not my cup of tea. Now, if he gave you the impression that he wanted you, and based on the story you tell me, and I say, oh, that's what it is, I'm down. But like I said, if it's really like he's like, bitch, stop calling me, he changed his number, he blocked you, he got a restraining order against you, sis, and then you're like, I gotta have him though. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, girl, something wrong with you. But like I said, I think a lot of people don't care about that. As long as it's money. I'll do that for you, sis, not knowing that they taking that person's energy onto them. And before you know it, bitch, they have a mental breakdowns and shit. Girl, go from being this beautiful woman to looking like this. We don't know what the hell you are. Like, girl, those are the spirits fucking with you. Even going into the sense of thinking you have power. If you have power, you don't have to say you have power. People can see it, they can feel it, they can taste it. You don't got to go around and act like you got power. You know what I mean? You don't got to go around with head wraps on and crystals all over your neck and have the word witch tattooed on your shit. So people can say, oh my God, you're a witch, aren't you? Like, that's you trying to fit in. That's you wanting to be seen as a witch. Not letting people sense that themselves naturally. And that's what I think that comes down to. But it's sad. It's a sad situation. It's sad, honey. I did lazy man's cobbler. I know that's right. Come on in here. Why are you up so late? I'm in TJ now. Oh, come on in here. Come on in here. California. That's the same time. Tijuana is the same time as California. It's 1:39. I got to do my nails. I took off my nails. I'm going to do my nails. I got a whole kit over here. Honey, I got a drill. I got my foil. I got my glues and all that, honey. You hear me? Bitch, we're doing it up. I want to do my own nails. This is save me time, y'all. Going to like the nail shop and stuff takes up too much time, and I don't have time. Like, I'm not even being funny, you guys. I don't have time. 24 hours in a day, sometimes I'm like, where the fuck does 24 hours go? Like, for real. Like, some days I'm like, girl, it's Tuesday. No, bitch, it's fucking Friday. Like, where did Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday go? Like, it's just too much. So I'm like, no. Let me do what I can while I'm here at home. Let me save time. How about that? Okay. Brandy Norwood, yes, honey. Brandy is 40. There's no way. There is no way. A Sata Shakur, come on in here. Tupac did get around. I think Tupac liked some. I think Tupac liked some dick. I think Tupac liked him some dick every now and then. Is that what Kaya said? Love a little dick every now and then. Lock John Susie, come on here, Lady Gay. Come on in here. Whatever happened to the older lady on YouTube that used to have the chickens and puppet doll? Oh shit. Something happened to her? Oh shit. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Honey, I saw her on a comment. I saw her on a comment going in on me, honey. You hear me? Mama was going in on me, talking about she couldn't stand him. And I'm just like, girl, but who looked like a him compared to you and I? No tea, no shade. Ain't no shade there at all, honey. I think it's about time to have that hysterectomy, sis. Anyway, ain't my business. Come on, Big O. Add me. Go ahead. Why you keep calling King of Sheba JT funny? No, all money ain't good money. No, it's not RJ Black. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. There was a guy that came. There was a guy that came over before. And oh shit, hold up. Y'all might know this guy. There was a guy that came over and see me one time. I was in Sacramento. I was at the Ramada Inn. And it looked like a prison over there, y'all. But the only thing I liked about Ramada is you had a patio. So if they don't want to walk through the front door and through the halls and all that shit, they can come through the parking lot, come on the patio. Okay, so fast forwarding. Damn, y'all, I don't even remember sleeping in that damn hotel room. Damn, y'all, was it that unmemorable there? Damn, that was crazy. I don't remember sleeping there, y'all. You know, every hotel I've been in, I can remember sleeping there because I'm like, ooh, that bed was comfortable. Ooh, that bed. Anyway, so one of these guys that you all know, y'all know who he is. I don't need to settle names. And, you know, he comes on by. And I was like, oh, he looked familiar. And he's like, you do too. Okay, well, yeah, you see me online. You see my escorting ad, but you look real familiar. You do too. Okay, you playing motherfucker. Where I know you from? Bam. So he drops it like it's hot. And I'm like, oh, okay. So supposedly he was passing through y'all. And I'm like, passing through where? Like, bitch, where you passing through at? And where did you come from? Because where I was at, y'all, you were coming from Lake Tahoe. You either going to Lake Tahoe or you come from Lake Tahoe. So I'm like, where the fuck he coming from? Right? Because it gets a little confusing over here in Sacramento, y'all. They have, you know, people be everywhere. I told y'all that one time I went over there to a cheesecake factory and saw one of these known women out there. Y'all know who she is too, girl. She been in the news recently. Anyway, girl, she was there and I gagged. I was like, wait a minute, sis. Nobody else knew who she was, girl. Anyway, that's horny. So y'all, this motherfucker. This motherfucker gonna bring the lowest amount I asked for, which was $120. And then literally every time the time would be up, he would do another $150. And I flat out told him, that's not how we do this. If you want to book an hour VIP, you need to give me that money up front. If you tell me you're booking for 30 minutes, after 30, baby, you gotta go. Because sometimes there's other people I have booked directly after you, or I want to go do things. Maybe I want to go see the city, which we did. We ended up going, the girl was so nice, y'all. Oh, girl, I gotta tell you the story about that too. So this guy, he fucking ended up giving me like in total like $1,200, right? This is what, 2017? No, 2016. So he ended up giving me like $1,200 in total. But he's like, I can offer you a couple of more stacks. I don't know what the fuck stacks is still. I don't know if that's 1,000, 10,000. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to Google that. What the fuck a stack is? But he's like, I can throw you a few more stacks if you and your girlfriend will let me hit it raw. First of all, I don't work as a team. honey, I don't mind splitting no money, but bitch, we didn't come here as a team, baby. There was no plan for that. Second of all, who said you gonna fuck me and who said you gonna fuck me raw for a couple of thousand? Because bitch, AIDS medication, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, that takes, girl, that's more than a couple of stacks to recover from that or to pay for that medicine. So no. I mean, I'm clean, okay, but I don't know you. Well, I mean, you know me. No, I know of you. I've seen you on TV, but I don't know you, bro. What's your blood type? I mean, I think it's a A. I think I'm A positive. Oh, okay. So you think. So you don't even know your own blood, and you want me to let you fuck me for a couple of stacks? Bitch, no thanks. So, girl, kind of found out this motherfucker had hepatitis C anyway, and I think they said he had herpes too, because I know a girlfriend who got something from him. But anyway, a lot of them do anyway, y'all. Save it. A lot of these celebrities, y'all be having hepatitis C and herpes and shit, just so you know. So fast, and they say everybody got herpes, girl. I don't get cold sores and blisters nowhere on me, honey. Oh, come on in here. No tea, no shade. I don't get cold sores. I don't get none of that. So we all got up in it, honey. Herpes is very suppressed in this system. Hello. Anyway, so fast forwarding, my friend gonna tell me, girl, I would have done it. Of course you would have done it, bitch, because you're hungry for money. Bitch, I don't have to do this for money. Bitch, this is not my only way to survive. Girl, hello? I could pack my shit up and move somewhere else, bitch, and survive there that way, girl. I'm doing this for my leisure. How about that, sis? On top of that, bitch, this is the same bitch girl that had a client. See, that's one thing I'm like about these hating ass bitches too. Girl, she's the same motherfucker that we had a client up there, y'all. Some biker motherfucker. He offered her $3,000, y'all. Guess how much she paid me out of that $3,000? $250 fucking dollars, and gonna say we were a team. I said, bitch, let me tell you something, yo, hating ass hoe. This why I don't do teamwork. This why I don't double team nobody. Cause you hoes be trifling as fuck. If he offered me 3,000, sis, you would have had from the rip 1,500. From the rip, sis, 1,500. But the fact that you did that shit, girl, good luck to you, girl. So from there on, girl, I was like, for sure, by myself, girl. Girl, she got so bad, girl, to where clients were coming to see me. I wasn't fucking or sucking. I'm like, girl, we doing a massage, and that's it. Girl, to where they would leave my room, go see her, and then she'd be like, girl, I think we just had the same client. And I'd be like, well, how much he paid you? $50. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody coming in this room for under $120. Bitch, my hotel room is $80 a night. Bitch, you giving me $160. The lowest I'm getting is $160. Honey, I need to cover my room for the night and have $80 in my fucking pocket, bitch. Who you doing? Anyway, who you doing? No, his name wasn't Usher. No, his name was, no, I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. Okay, you're a witch, are you? Come on now. Wearing all those damn crystals and tattoos on them and shit. Talking about, I was so shocked that this man called me a witch. Girl, yeah, I would say the same thing. You got it tattooed on your wrist, honey. Covered. Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, she represents the free flow of consciousness. Well, the crazy thing about it is, like you said, a lot of my haters are so caught into Kali Ma and Ganesh, and they're so into all these other beings. But I'm like, how are you pro-African and voodoo? But I didn't know that. I didn't know that Lakshmi and Ganesha and Kali Ma. I didn't know they were Orishas and Loas. Can someone please correct me if I'm wrong? I didn't know that. I mean, I even know that Kali Ma made it over there to the Caribbean, but bitch, the last time I checked, none of these hoes are Caribbean. None of them. One of them claim her auntie's Jamaican, but I just don't believe that because she like Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo was definitely a fraudulent Jamaican. So what you like about Miss Cleo outside of, no, shit, never mind. I also say outside of the fact that you both give me butch lesbians, ain't nothing wrong with that. But hey, that ain't nothing wrong with that. Go on in here. Oh my God, was it true when they said Rihanna gave herpes to Chris Brown? I don't know, but a lot of them have it. A lot of them have it. I'm telling you right now. A lot of them have herpes. They have herpes syphilis. Yes, they do. He might be. He might be. There you go. Ain't nobody done that. And to be honest with you, RJ Black, that's why the virus is still rampant in the community because of stuff like that. Because people are selling their bodies, or they're just doing it with anybody just to get a good man's for raw. And I'm just like, I just don't understand that. Honey, I just don't understand it at all. I don't know, maybe because I've seen too many that it doesn't excite me like that, but I'm just like, it doesn't, nothing will make me bend over backwards for a penis. Love them, but I couldn't, honey. And I'm telling you, I've met a lot of people that are arrogant. And the crazy thing about it is, a lot of people who are arrogant don't even have big ones. Okay, going into celebrity stuff, because people asked me this before, and I want to talk about this on my mistress Tantra Lingam class before. Okay, so I've probably dealt with, on a sexual level, maybe about 5 known celebrities on a sexual level. Okay, that's it. Okay, we won't go into detail what happened, but definitely there was no intercourse. Okay, but to actually meet and determine if I wanted to have relationships with them, maybe about 9 of them. And we're talking about well established. We're talking about well known. Okay. 1 or 2 of them was possibly retired, but the rest of them were well known. Mainstream, honey. A lot of people know who they are. And going into one of them, honey, act like he had the biggest thing, honey. Oh, girl, honey, in this and that. Honey, mama was a bottom. On top of mama being a bottom, honey, when that little thing when that little thing was working itself, girl, I was like, honey, what the hell is this? Okay, brother, I see it, honey. In my cup of tea. Yeah, they fucking for sport, honey. I got $4 for some looking cells. Right. Hello. You can't. She'll get you together. Callie will get you together. Honey, I'm telling you, honey, listen, Lady K, I don't mind a small one. Just make sure that you have other things to go with it. You know what I mean? Lady K? I don't mind a small one. Just make sure you have other things to go with it. Make sure the looks are there. Make sure you have intelligence. And make sure that bag's looking nice. Okay, hello. But if you got a little one and you ugly, or you got a little one and you broke, or you got a little one and it's just, ooh, girl, you're not really all that smart. I'm just like, what are we working with here, daddy? God and really fucked you over, huh? Your ancestor must have really did some fucked up shit. You got a small brain, small penis, and a small wallet. How does that work? Because usually it's the small ones with the bigger wallets. No cut-ins. It's usually the smaller ones with bigger wallets. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. One of these celebrity guys kind of fooled me, because I thought this motherfucker was, he have that small size mentality. Very just up there. I'm all that, brother, motherfucker. I wish a motherfucker would. I get it. I was like, ooh, he got a small one. Y'all, when I tell you that I was surprised, I said, girl, come on. And I wanted to record it too. Yeah, couldn't do it. One more story. I'm trying to take off this lash, honey. This lash is on good. Bitch, I'm going to have to put some, is it molecular water or micellar water? I said oh shit. Molecular. That's what I say. Molecular. Speaking of that, we went to a hotel, y'all. And I'm gonna go. We went to the hotel. I'm gonna take off one of my nails. I'm gonna do one nail a day. Until they're off. So we went to a hotel. And there was nobody there at this hotel, y'all. We were probably the only ones checked in. Okay, I lied. There's probably 6 other cars out of this hotel that had 4 floors. So we get there, and the guys clock my friend's T because, first of all, her name is not legally changed. And second of all, she came in that damn hotel like a linebacker. Mama had her suitcase in her hand, walking in there like a linebacker girl. So these gentlemen looking like, wait a minute. So anyway, she girl was like, girl, they clocked our tea. And I'm like, no, ma'am. They didn't clock my tea. They clocked yours. She's like, no, girl, they clocked ours. And I was like, no, they didn't. She's like, yeah, they were definitely talking shit. And I'm like, well, I can assure you they were talking shit about you, not me. Because they didn't clock my tea. In fact, one of the guys helped me carry my bag into the room. The short Filipino looking guy. Anyway, she's like, oh, okay. So, bitch, I said, fuck that. We ain't doing this. So I called myself defending my friend, y'all. So I went down to the front office, and there was 2 black girls there. You know, one of them was like, hi, how are y'all? Yeah. You know, she's that Kim Kardashian type of type of black girl. And like I said, you know, the gag is, girl, I was just like, honey. So, of course, they clocked Turkey because her name was, you know, whatever. So I told her, I said, yeah, I just want to say this right now. My friend is transgendered. And they're clocking her because her name is still her male's name. And she's saying that they clocked my tea as well. And I just want to say this right now, whether or not I was trans or not, I don't want any of these motherfuckers up in here. And on top of that, yes, I am trans, just in case it did clock. So, of course, the bitch was gagging. And she was like, I'm going to be honest with you right now. Well, she tried to pull it off. She was like, what? They were talking about your friend. Oh, that is not okay. Oh no. Girl, she tried to play like she was shocked, like, you're trained. Wow. Okay. Well, you know, you should never have to feel uncomfortable about it. So anyway, they gave her some points off. So something happened. I think my friend's bathroom had a flood or something. She called and requested some towels. And girl, they didn't want to bring those towels up in that room. Girl, they would not play with her. They were like, no, ma'am. So they told the front desk like they weren't gonna do it. So 30 minutes later, my friend called her. She's like, yes, where my towels at? And the girl was like, I gotta bring them up there because there's nobody that's you know, there's nobody here to help. Girl, they were all outside, girl. They did not want to go to that bitch's room. So, bitch, guess what? I needed some extra towels. So I called and I said, yeah, can I get some towels? Mysteriously, bitch, the opposite guy came up and brought me my towels. Bitch. And you know, as he walked away, I'm looking at him. And I got him on camera too. Because, you know, I go to hotel stuff, I keep my webcam and stuff on because you never know, bitch. They like to steal shit. So I had him walking away. Well, you know what happened was me and the girl, we were like sharing tea with each other after we left. Okay, so that night we ended up going out because I was just like, girl, we did all this driving. I think we drove 4 hours to get up there. I was like, girl, we drove 4 hours, girl. Let's go ahead and let's go see the town. So we went to like this little place called like Little Italy or something. I don't know. It looked like a Little Italy. It had like lights everywhere, all these restaurants, girl. Little to nobody out. What time? What was this? This was like November 2016, maybe October, November. Yeah, I think it was October. No, it was November. Yeah, because I was gone consecutively for 4 weeks. Girl, we were gone from September until December, y'all. I think that's probably the most I ever traveled. Like, I think I was home probably 2 times out of that whole time. And each time I was probably at home for a week out of those, 18 weeks? No, bitch, longer than that. That's like 4 or 5 months. We were on the road. Anyway, so we're on this app, and this guy messages me on this app, and he's like, you're nearby. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, we should meet up. So I'm like, no. No, because I'm bitch like, wait a minute, it's nighttime. We're out here by ourselves. We're in a, we're in this place. Like, girl, anything could go down. I'm like, no. But then I'm like, no, I can do it. So I told her, I was like, girl, you stay back, you watch or whatever. So she called herself watching y'all. She wasn't even paying attention, bitch. Shady ass bitch. She wasn't even paying attention. Matter of fact, I think we were in my car. Yeah, I think we went together in my car. Y'all, this guy ended up working at that hotel. And he's like, yeah, when you came in, I was just like, spin his little game. And I'm like, so, what was going on? Because, she said that all our tea was clocked. And he's like, to be honest with you, none of us knew that you were trans until you told, and he said her name. And she brought it up. She was like, yeah, she came to me and told me that, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, yeah, he said, we had no idea. I said, well, she made it seem like, see, that's that messy shit. See, messy queens and shit. See, that's how I don't do that. That's why I can't do it. You gonna be the part, be the part. Anyway, fast forwarding. So he's like, when you get back to your room, can I come over and see you? So I'm like, no, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. I got a lot of things planned for tonight, which I didn't, y'all. We were going to Walmart and shit, y'all. They had a 2-store Walmart up there. So I get to the hotel, y'all, and another person hit me up. And I'm just so confused because a lot of people looked alike in that area anyway. They were all tall. They all were light skinned with dark hair, hairy and stuff. So I didn't know who was who anyway. So I'm just like, wait, I'm confused. It was the other security. Now, when I got there, I didn't pay attention to them. I saw 3 security guards. I saw a short one, 2 tall ones, a muscular looking one, and one that kind of looked like he was muscular with chubbiness. That's all I remember. I don't remember face or anything like that. The short one I do because he carried my bags. Okay, anyway, he looked like he was Filipino. So anyway, so that guy was all like, yeah, I'm trying to take this lash off while we're sitting here talking to him. So that guy was all like, yay, hey, aren't you the one that's staying at the Ramada right now? And I'm like, yeah, who are you? I'm freaked out. Like, bitch, wait a minute. Let me take down my ad. Because there's no way they know where I'm at and shit. I didn't put nothing on there. So he's all like, let me just come by and I'll tell you. So I'm like, no. But I'm like, okay, I'm bored. So I had the patio open. We had like these Christmas lights going and candles and shit. So he comes in and I'm like, oh, wait, you look like the other guy. Are y'all like brothers or something? He's like, I can't remember what he said because his accent was so strong. I can't remember if he said they were brothers-in-laws or half brothers, same dad. I don't know. It was something he was saying. So, of course, he wanted to do something. And I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get videos of both of them. So I did, y'all. We did some things. I took a video of it. This bitch, okay, let me tell y'all, this bitch, okay, after we left, was like, girl, so did you enjoy your stay? I was like, yes, I did. Well, what did you do? The same thing you did. No, you can't do what I did. How is so? Well, if I show you a video, you probably won't believe it. Let me see the video. So I see the video, and I knew who it was. It was the first guy I met while we were there at the little Italy area, right? Because like I said, it looked like a little Italy, like nice restaurants, lights up, nice little chair stuff. Every city has that section called Little Italy. So I'm not being racist or anything. So she showed a video and I see the guy and I'm like, oh, when did you see him? And she's like, the second day we were there. I said, oh, so you have my leftovers then? And she said, what do you mean? I said, girl, if I show you a video, you're not going to believe it. So I show her the video and she's like, that's not him. I said, it is him. It is him. Matter of fact, his last digit of his number is blah, blah, blah. And she said, well, I don't know because I don't have his number. Da, da, da. Yes. So how did you get him if he clocked your tea, supposedly? But he said that they didn't know my tea. They didn't know my tea until I went down there and embarrassed myself practically to basically have your back. because if you're getting embarrassed, I'm getting embarrassed. That's how I am. If I'm with you and you're getting clocked and you're getting spooked and you're getting embarrassed, bitch, we're gonna all get clocked and spooked together. Like, oh, you mad at her because her dick might be bigger than yours? Like, that's how I am. So I'm like, girl. So coming to find out, y'all. So the guy saw me. Okay, the guy saw me. Okay, and he knew who I was. Obviously, I walked in. He saw me on the app at the place. We met up without her even knowing. The second guy was going on his first break when he came by my room. The gag of it all, she didn't get them through her. She got them through blackmailing. What had happened was she got on this app with a fake ass account. The guy hit her up. Because see, now we're getting down to some tea right here. The guy hit her up thinking that he was going to meet up with a blonde-headed white woman, petite and all that, big breast and all that. Okay. And then the girl tried to say, well, my friend is there as well, and we're just having a little girls' party. So basically, he thought he was going to be getting there to meet the blonde girl and another friend. Now, I don't know if he remembered the room she was in, but I don't know if she gave him the pretense of thinking that he was going to meet up with me and this other blonde girl. I don't know what it was. But coming to find out, after he sent the pictures of who he was, she blackmailed him and was like, well, now if you don't come over, now I'm going to go to your boss and I'm going to tell your boss that you're blah, 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 blah. So the guy had to come over. So, of course, she gagged that I knew that because he told me that. She gagged that I even knew that, y'all. And I just said, see this right here. This is why a lot of people don't like trans people. This is why a lot of people have issues with trans people and the whole movement. Because you have a lot of people, in my opinion, and I keep having this opinion, that have you thinking that they feel like they're a woman, but they still are at struggles with who they are. And they jump on this woman thing because it's getting them tea. My personal opinion is this person, before they transitioned, was catfishing using this blonde woman. And I think they had surgeries to emulate this blonde woman even more. So that way the catfish pictures match up with their body. So now you're just a female impersonator. And then you sit down and you're trying to have these conversations with me as a woman. But it's like, girl, I've never done that. I think one time in particular, I had a friend who was down to meet with a guy. And then she flaked because in her mind, she's like, well, you're a trans woman and no tea, no shade. But he's interested in you. I can't be with a man who's interested in alternative stuff. Flat out. So she didn't want to come. I had him thinking that she was still going to be there. He came. And I told him flat out, I said, yeah, she didn't want to, she didn't want to be a part of it because to her, she said, it's weird that you're into chicks with dicks, basically. And he didn't give a fuck. He said, well, too bad for her. And we did our thing. But that's one time that I've ever done that versus telling him before he got there that she's not coming. But I've never catfished using another woman's pictures, pretending I'm myself. And you call that egotistical, you call that narcissistic. Bitch, I think I look good enough to get what I want. So, bitch, I'm not doing that. I'm not photoshopping. I'm not doing none of that. Girl, let me take the picture from the side because if I look head on, they gonna know I'm trans. Girl, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you ain't turning this down. Okay, this is going to be the best experience you possibly will ever have. Anyway, so y'all just want to tell you a circle, y'all, because that was the gag, girl, is that she was getting us teeth clocked. And she was like, bitch, you're getting clocked. We getting clocked. And then mysteriously, girl, she was the only one that got clocked. But I clocked myself because I went down there trying to be a cap to save the hoe. And then you all say be like, well, ooh. And also, this is the same one, too, that said that, girl, they like white girls over black girls. And it's the same girl that we traveled, y'all, during that time period. And guess who came home with more money? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Because, girl, I think we even fell out too. She tried to call me and ask me for some money. And I said, I don't have it. And she said, bitch, what you mean you don't have it? Girl, last time I seen you had this amount of money. Like, bitch, why are you counting my money? Why are you watching me, what I'm doing? See that right there? That's to say, bitch, if you're a boss bitch, you need boss bitches. So they're not worrying about that. Only the ones that wish they were bosses counting and shit. If you don't got the money, then you like, excuse me, bitch. How you know what I have, but I don't know what you got? Because you're watching. You're watching, honey. Messy bitch. She was a fraud. Messy bitch for some dick. Who catfish for some dick though? Like that's what's crazy to me. Who catfish for some dick, bruh? There's people out there that's paraplegic that get penises. And I'm not saying that to cut in. There's people out there that are blind getting penises. There's people out there that have missing limbs getting penises. And you got people out here catfishing for some dick. Sis, there is so much out there who will be down for that. And if you're playing, let them play too. I don't get it. Come on in here. They can't be down. I know that's right. I'm stingy with mine, and he told me before that he had HIV and he caught it from a sex party. There you go, RJB Black. Ooh, that remind me of that little boy out there in Texas with dating that guy who had it, ain't telling nobody. And that's scary too. That's why I'm not really a fan of Grindr or Jacked or any of those apps. I know some people out there in Texas, and one of the guys have HIV, but he's HIV, but he's undetectable, which I don't believe in that. Undetectable, you're basically saying you don't have it, and there's no way. So we're gonna leave it at that because that's gonna cause a debate, and that's not my cup of tea. But he was meeting up with these guys, and he was so caught in this relationship. But this guy, they were doing stuff together. Like, first of all, bitch, you knew this guy in 1 month. In 2 months later, y'all happily in love. On the third month, y'all having threesomes. There's no way you guys have gotten to know each other in that length of time to even have that. It seems to me that your boyfriend is an experienced sex addict, and he needed a permanent three-way. Get him off my damn pillow. No, come over here. Get him off that pillow. Come over here. Get off that. Come on. Baby, if we're trying to lay on my fur pillow, y'all. Girl, you can't clean that fur. You got to do some special teeth with that. Girl, that pillow costs $200. Sit over here. Love you. Love you, baby. He trying to lay on my pillow, y'all. Girl, he trying to tell me it's time to go to bed. So listen. So I think that he wanted a permanent threesome situation. So he said, let me get a cute, young, innocent guy who's never had sex or done anything gay, and let me date him. And then when I meet up with other guys on Grindr and stuff, I have them thinking that we're a couple, and I'll advertise him to them. And that's what he was doing. So y'all, make a long story short, they went to a club, and after the club, they met a guy off of Grindr, and they were doing things with this guy. And the first thing I asked this guy was, did he know your boyfriend's HIV status? No. And technically he's undetectable. That don't mean nothing. He should still tell people, because let me tell you something. If he go looking for y'all, because he's not just gonna look for your man. If he go looking for y'all and something happened to you, bitch, you best believe, bitch, I'm gonna write to the news article people and say, I'm sorry, they were playing with somebody else's life and somebody else played with theirs. Period. I'm sorry. They were playing with somebody else's life and they got their life taken. I mean, that's just how it goes. So I'm sorry. Don't put out no stories about it. Was an innocent situation. They knew what was up. Motherfucker. Weird shit. Can you lock in a love interest with a dark green, brown, dark blue candle? Those candles are not going to work. Late to the caca. Come on in here, Melly. Melly, did you get my email? Come on in here. She was a fraud. Come on in here, Melly. Yes, honey, come on in here. But in order to go through Lakshmi, you have to go through Ganesha. Very similar to the Orishas. In order for you to get to Oshun, you have to go through Eshu or Legba. See what it is? Very similar to the other two, too. You got to go through Jesus. So come on in here. You got to go through Jesus before you get to El. Oh, come on in here. Elohim. Yahshua. Yasara. Come on in here. You're not ready for that. God, this humidifier is draining my sinuses. Shit, I love this. Clean it all out, honey. Girl, I have postnatal drip right now. tried to join me or tried to ask me to join them. I didn't like that. I'm telling you, some days that some of them transition, they still be into women too, or only women, and varies from person to person. That's why all trans are not alike. Well, this is why I go into my belief. My belief is a lot of people don't know what it means to be trans. Okay. Now, if you were a trans woman that never had children with a woman and you liked cisgender women, I could be like, okay, I believe that's a genuine type of situation. But when you meet someone who is a trans woman who lived as a man for 50 years, 60 years, who then decided to transition, and their only excuse is, well, I transitioned later because I didn't want to hurt my family. I think it's more hurtful to have family and then come out to your family as being trans than it is to have children then, or then to come out as trans before you have children. So that way the woman who you're having children with don't have to question, was it them or was it you? Because that's what happens too. A lot of these women don't even realize it subconsciously. They start thinking, was it me that made this man feel like he's transgendered, blah blah blah. So like I said, I think that the word transgendered or transsexual deals with gender identity, but I also think that your gender identity goes back deeper than just you saying, I feel as a woman and I also like women. Like a lot come into place, sis, a lot. And going even into like, Caitlyn Jenner's story and stuff. You read Caitlyn Jenner's story, you'll see exactly of what it is. It usually comes from a guy who been through some stuff, who somehow, some way questioned himself. Because I keep saying this, a lot of gay guys, even the masculine ones, have done something feminine at one point in time. Something happened to where they become comfortable where they're at, and they say, well, fuck it. I don't got to choose. I love what I love. It is. This is what I am. And that's what it is. Like I said, back in the day, if you called somebody a queer, bitch, they were trying to fight you. Nowadays, it's okay to be called a queer. So that is very questionable to me. And that's why I said, once again, I'm not interested in the LGBT stuff because the lingos and stuff is a little off to me. I don't connect those lingos, and I'm not going to waste my time even trying to figure that stuff out because, bitch, at the end of the day, going into what trans is, there's subcategories to trans, there's subcategories to being gay, there's subcategories to being bi, and there's subcategories to being lesbian. And we know that. We know that. The vocabulary is a lot. But to then go and make other stuff up to make it sound like it's in its own little category just to make people feel comfortable. Now I'm just like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I want nothing to do with that, honey. I'll stay in my lane and people can stay in their lane. I know a lot of trans women that are only into other trans women or that's into women as well. And that's why I said, going into what I believe is my theory. I think a lot of men who are into trans women, okay, 93% of them actually want to be women themselves. And I think if that's true with trans women, that may be also true with these transgenders who like women. I think it could be the same thing. I think that they wanted to be a woman so bad that they were like, let me just date this woman. Let me be attracted to this woman to get some pointers. And now it's something that, well, now I'm comfortable with it. I'm okay with that. And like I say, you can ask them about their past too. You can ask them about their past. See how their upbringing was. See what triggered that. Now, you can sit one down, and this is a challenge to you, late titty cock. If you could find one who's had a mental evaluation, psychological evaluation therapist that had nothing traumatic happen to them, like no sexual abuse. They didn't have to witness their family doing some weird ass sexual deviations, and they are a trans woman who like other women. I will let this in and have a conversation with them. But I guarantee you, the ones that you meet that are like that, they have some type of real deep-rooted issue or some type of traumatic experience in their past. I could think of one right now who don't know if she's trans, if she's lesbian, if she's bi or she's straight. Years ago, she was hitting on all the YouTube trans. Years ago, we'll say 2011, she wanted all the YouTube trannies. Everybody, she would get it. Hey, ooh, you can get it. She was a boy. Fast forwarding, none of the trans wanted her because we see that she was a cis, and she, no tea, no shade, she's not all that attractive neither. Because there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of trans that'll do something with a butch queen. I'm one of them. I'm open to butch queens, honey. Okay, let's talk about it. A dick is a dick. Oh, come on in here. If I like a dick, I like a dick. But anyway, fast forwarding, she ain't cute. Now all of a sudden, mama transitioned into being trans, and now she says she's always been trans, and that she was born intersexed. And it's like, that's kind of odd though, because you lived until you're 22 as a man, as a to where you were really macho. You did everything as a man. And then on top of that, this person is what they say they're pansexual. They like men, women, lesbians, transsexuals. And I'm just like, what the fuck? But fast forwarding, I met somebody who know this individual, and this person tried to tell this person to stop fucking with me. Okay. And they got mad because this person did not. And this person told me all the tea. They told me this person was a part of some sexual stuff. There was accusation of this person molesting these boys and stuff. This person act like they were what do you call it? A light to the gay youth. And they were over here hooking up with their own gay kids and stuff. And we're talking about minors. Rumors are even going around that this individual was egging on a younger trans woman to become a prostitute at the age of 15 years old, telling her, you got to get it the best way that you can get it. And this young girl was posted on Backpage shit where people are gagging. Like, is this her on Backpage? And I'm just like, see that shit right there? So that situation is one I could speak of, where there's someone who's claimed that they're trans, who are into women as well. They're not into dick. That's what she said. She's more into vagina than she is into penis. She's into trans women and she's into lesbian women. And she'll be open to a man if the situation is right. And then you see like, well, why? How does this person like this? Yeah, because this person was part of some sexual stuff. And of course, this person was violated because rumors have it this person was molested by their uncle and their grandfather. So that's what they were saying to me. And then the realty was they were actually molesting people too. So I'm like, see that right there? So that's why I'm like, no tea, no shade with that. I don't believe that. Now, if you were a trans woman that were only into, butchy type of women, like I could kind of believe that. And there's no kids involved. I can see that. But to be a trans woman and to date a woman and you're still the male figure in that family, that does not make you feel a little weird, because gender dysphoria is not fitting the stereotypes of being a male. That's what gender dysphoria deals with. You have a dysphoria, a disconnection with the gender you were born. So how is it that someone was born a male with penises, with a penis and balls, and openly use it on the opposite sex that they were born and be like, I'm okay with it still? There's something there. There's something there, honey. And we're gonna keep it at that. There's something there. I'm not buying into it. I'm not a part of that. That's just it, honey. Okay, that's just it. I ain't buying into it, honey. Come on in here, Amu. Yes, honey. Yeah, shout out to the Butch Queens. Come on in here, Amu. That's right. Shout out to the Butch Queens that ain't messy. See, we love our Butch Queens that ain't messy. You're a messy Butch Queen, honey. We can't do it. We love our femme queens too, but we can't do the mess. Girl, no tea, no shade. Fast forwarding a little side thing, and I'm really gonna go this time, y'all. 2:30. Someone I know, there was a girl back in the day who so-called was established and stuff. She was from Atlanta, Georgia, and she was, she's beautiful to me, and she's beautiful, and she's young, she's very young. Actually, I don't know how old she is. She looked like she's about 19, but I know she's about at least 35 or something. I know she is. Anyway, so there was some exposing stuff going on with celebrities. And I keep telling y'all this. I'm not a fan of exposing people. That's not my cup of tea. That doesn't excite me. Does nothing for me. I just know how to negotiate my business deal to where if you are that type of person and you got coin like that, sis, we're going to work it out. See, that's nothing to going into these transgenders that be exposing these people, these cheap dates and shit, like the one down there in Georgia that exposed the man, the singer guy, for not paying her. Like, that's what you get for offering $40 specials. And that's what you also get for giving the impression that you're fucking for free. Because if you're giving the impression you're fucking for free and you give the impression that you're offering $40, $50 specials, ain't nobody showing up with that money, sis. Okay? They're not showing up. They're going to say $40, bitch. So she'll fuck for free if I look good. And that's what goes down. So you need to better do your business, sis. Ain't no $40. You need to better do your business, honey. I'm sorry. I need 120. Bam. But definitely, anyway, I guess nobody was showing up for 120 because the shit we saw in that video, girl, that house looked like a hellhole anyway. Ain't nobody showing up to no hellhole get us place paying more than $80. Come on in here. They're not paying that. So anyway, like I said, I get my business right, bitch. I'm going to charge you. And when you get here, it's going to be that. And if you think that, well, I'm short 20. Okay, well, you got to go. You and your short 20 got to go. Why need a gas? That has nothing to do with me, brother. Bye-bye. Well, I'm already here. Well, that's fine. You also can go. Okay, anyway. So I would never expose. And like I said, not to negotiate, but I think it's a little messy. And I think that people who expose these men, in my opinion, I think they're gay men in women's clothing. I think that they wanted a kick out of dressing up. And they got that kick, and now they're like, listen, let's expose so the world can call me a fag. And that's what I think it comes down to. I don't think if you really feel like you're a woman, you're gonna expose. Well, I just want to let the world know that these men love girls like me. Okay. Ain't nobody mad about that, sis. Because a lot of us are paid. Ain't nobody mad about that. Let these men love us. Okay, who cares? I just want to let them know that girls like me, we need to be visible. Sister, it ain't never gonna happen. Anyway, fast forward to y'all. One of my people, the girl I like, was caught up in some motherfucking mess. And I said, motherfucker, I can't. You know, what are the other trans women that carry themselves as that? You're a woman who just so happened to be trans. Where is that at? Is that, you know, as like Tavis Saint Laurent said, honey, I'm a unicorn. You know, I think there's a lot of trans out there, but I think there's not enough unicorns. I don't think there's any bitch plays. It is what it is, girl. Everybody's everything now. And I'm gonna keep it at that because that shit pissing me off every time I fucking think about it, honey. You know, anyway, so listen, y'all. It was just confused because she said ew to the puss. Oh, come on in here. I know that's right. Who said that? Right, they salty. Another thing too, people who expose people, that speaks about that person. To be honest with you, it speaks about you. Everything that you do, everything that you are, all the actions that you are evolved around speaks a lot about your character. No matter how mad someone make you, you're not going to come out here and be like, oh my God, you guys, you know, Paul Willie James, blah, 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 and just start exposing shit with names, addresses, just because you're mad. You're not going to do that. Anybody who does that, you cannot trust them. You cannot trust them at all. Anybody who does that, anybody who sit around and be like, I'm going to expose this person because I'm mad at them, you cannot trust them because they're going to do the exact same thing to you, sis. You're gonna fuck them over, possibly do something that they don't like, and then they're gonna go out and they're gonna say, don't work with him because he blah 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 blah. So the same thing they're doing to their server, they're doing to you. And the biggest thing that gets me when they say, well, I will never do that to you because I'm gonna do that to him because I got a lot of money. Kind of like thieves. I don't trust thieves. I don't care, bitch. If you still pack of gums, girl, I can't trust you around my shit. Well, I would never steal from you, honey, because I know you. You're my no, honey. Girl, bye. A thief is a fucking thief, girl. You steal, honey. Ain't no you gonna pick and choose who you steal from. Kleptomaniac is a real fucking word. It's a real fucking sickness. No, thank you. Nobody got time for that. So like I said, people who expose people, girl, I can't do it. We'll never be friends. I'll never be cool with you. Flat out. You should be a better businesswoman and learn how to move. Well, listen, I got something that you want. You got something that I need. Ooh, that sounds like a song. What song is that? You got what you want. What's that song called, bitch? Ooh. Anyway, y'all, I can't do it. Good luck to that. How much for a custom video of 10 of the most important Hindu gods? Well, there's no most important Hindu gods, though, like Titty Kaka. So you're asking for all of the devas. Is that what you're asking for, honey? Because there's no most important. They're all important. Come on in here. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, this ginger ale is so good, honey. But listen, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get up at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna attempt to take off one of these nails, wash my face, brush his teeth, bitch, wash his ass, do a load of laundry. No, I have no email. Okay. Ooh, come on in here, Melly. Well, let me resend it. Let me resend it, okay? Anyway, like I said, there's nothing wrong with you. Be you, but know who you are. What's that song called? Oh shit, what's her name? Madonna got a song called "Let's Get Together." I really wanna be with you. Anyway, Madonna got a song called "Let's Get Together," which came out back in the day. I don't remember what year that came out. I remember I bought that. I think it was called Confessions. Confessions on the Dance Floor or something. And in that song, she talked about it. She said, um, there's too much, it's all an illusion. There's too much confusion. I think that they've made people believe that they are what these people think that they are, and they're really not. And I think that instead of calling a spade, they say, well, that's what it is. You're a quintessential trans woman. Oh, shit. We're not going to call it that. We're going to call you a half bacon TG. Oh, no, ma'am. You know, you can't be that because your experience is very different and very rare. It's like, hey, being trans, I'm just going to give you all these stats. Being trans was like 1 in 30,000 for the males and 1 in 40,000 for the females, right? Those who were born anatomically female and male. And this was based off the 1972 to 2005 studies that they did. So so breaking that down, so you're going into 1 in 30,000, 1 in 40,000, right? How are you getting these other stats or these other abbreviations or acronyms? What does this consist of? So 1 minute and it's just a question because I really want to know. So like I said, I know a lot of gay guys who've done some things that were very feminine and stuff, put lashes on, honey, makeup on, but they still love being a man. So are we just eliminating what the G is and the LGBT? Is that what we're trying to do? We're trying to eventually eliminate the G and eventually eliminate the B and eventually eliminate the L? Is that what we're doing? Are we trying to just make it not LGBT no more, but TQM, like, I mean, because that's what it appears to me. Because a gay male who puts on makeup and all that good stuff, but still identifies as a male, that's a gay man. And it's always been that way, going back even into the club kid era. So what gives people the right in 2019 or 2020 to say, no, I'm the same way that they were doing back in the day, RuPaul and what's that guy's name? Richie Henry. Oh God, I can't remember that damn guy name. Paris Hilton's designer guy. Good friends. I mean, back then, like I said, that's what they were doing, but they didn't call themselves these names. Now, all of a sudden, these new names are out. Like, what are you giving? What are you trying to do? Like, we're gonna call a spade a spade. You're this, and like I said, even too going into like mental stuff, psychology and stuff. I doubt those people who are saying I'm not trans, I'm actually a gender queer. Have they had therapy for that? I wonder how many of them have sought therapy for that. I wonder how many of them have sought therapy for all this good stuff. Because even going into spiritual stuff, there are, races of beings out there that have more than one gender. There are races of beings out there who identify as different this or different that. But I'm just like, what is making it so new in 2018? Because I think that's where it started, maybe 2017, where people want to be identified as them, they, and their. Like, what happened to you just being who you are? Like, fuck all that good stuff. My name is this, and I like men and women. Bye. My name is this, and I like only woman, lesbian. Now it's, well, I can't be 100% lesbian because I'm technically still, a male. So I think I'm gonna call myself a tri-Biranian tranny. And I'm just looking like, okay, sis. Tri-Biranian tranny. Okay, that's what we're gonna call you. There's no more, gay or trans or any of that. Now it's all this other good stuff. Drag, androgynous queen, drag, transsexual and stuff. And the gag about it is too, you have some of these people that are like 50 years old claiming these titles. And I'm just like, sis, where were you at during the era where it was just LGBT? Why would say you coming out now when they come up with all these new terms and shit? Like, sis, something ain't right with that, sis. Something is not right. I'm just saying, something is not right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what brought this on. Maybe they're changing these titles up for those who suffer from other mental illnesses along with being gender dysphoric. Maybe someone who suffered from extreme anxiety about going out as a woman full time. Maybe that's when they come out and say, well, we're going to call you by gender binary. Maybe there's people out there because they had, if you don't know, Harry Benjamin Sanders says in order for you to be a trans woman, you have to live as a woman for 2 years. It's called the real life experience, and then you could be a trans woman. So somebody said, I don't want to do that. I don't have to do that. So maybe that's when they came up with these other terminologies, these other definitions. Maybe they have people who feel like they're trans, but they're schizophrenic. I'm not schizophrenic. They feel like they're trans, but they're multi-personality, DID. So sometimes they feel like they're a man, a woman, a tranny, a Jewish woman. So they said, no, well, we can't call them trans because the other personality don't identify as that. The other personality is still straight. So we're going to call them androgynous king. I just like that. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to sugarcoat shit so they can eliminate the mental crises that we got going on in this world. Maybe they're sugarcoating the shit to eliminate a whole bunch of shit. Well, we get rid of the LGBT and make it seem that everybody suffer from that. Maybe that's what they're doing too. Maybe there's an agenda to shut down LGBT. Everybody suffers from some form of deviation or sexual preference. So there's no such thing as LGBT no more because everybody feel that way. I don't know. Just some food for thought. I'm just saying, Lady K. I'm just trying to figure something out. Lady K, I was trying to figure something out. Okay. Why you keep saying JT funny, Lady Titty Gaga? Oh, Lady Titty Gaga, you nasty. Yes, her lips are beautiful. Thank you, Lady K. Right. It's called being very sexually fluid. You said it. RJ, right. Why you just can't say I'm sexually fluid? Like the whole, I gotta have a label. I don't like to be called he or her. Just call me them. Like I said, that's not like some DID stuff right there. And there's no shade with that. I don't like to be called gay. I like to be called a gender bender, like Prince was a gender bender. I've never heard Prince say that, by the way, because there is somebody who said that on an interview. I won't say no names. But they said, yeah, I'm a gender bender. I'm not trans. I'm just a gay guy who likes putting on clothes. I'm just like, girl, ain't that called TV? Ain't that a transvestite? Isn't a transvestite a male who enjoy putting on women's clothing? And then a crossdresser is a male who identify typically as straight, who gets a kick out of putting on women's clothing. So that's how I'm like, so it's not what that's called. But I'm gender bender like Prince was. Prince would also put on women's clothing, but he was still a male. Okay, but he didn't say he was a gender bender and queer neither. I'm sure he said he was bi or he said he was straight. Like, where does that extra shit come in at? There's, like I said, they're trying to get rid of some shit, y'all, and you could bite into that shit all day long. I don't got time for it, bitch. I don't got time for that bullshit. No disrespect. Love and light to everybody. Love yourself. Figure out who you are. But girl, honey, girl, let's talk about it right now. Let's talk about it right now. People who get their doctoral degree is called a doctor. Correct me if I'm wrong. So all of a sudden, someone decides because we already made a category for doctors, right? A doctoral. We already made that, right? Okay, we already made that. Masters, bachelors, bam. So, but people who got their bachelor don't say I'm a bachelor, right? Right? They don't say call me Bachelor Maria, or don't call me Master, and they got a master's. But anyway, so we made a special category for doctors, right? Because they got the doctoral, and that's the highest degree you can get, right? Am I saying that right? Doctoral degree? I don't know. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm saying it right. So, how about a doctor came about and said, you know what? All these years you've been calling doctors doctors. Call me a ASC. So when you say PhD, it's not a PhD, it's ASC. And they're like, what? ASC? So you're not a doctor? No, I'm not a doctor. But he got all the training that a doctor got, right? He got the certifications doctors got, the trainings that doctors get. But all of a sudden he's an ASC because in his mind, he don't want to be like other doctors. Maybe that's a little bit of egotistical shit right there. Narcissism. I don't know. Maybe that's some weird shit right there. Being detached from reality. I don't know. So now he gets upset because people will call him doctor. Okay, because like I said, we already got a special category for doctor, as they do already got a category for trans people. So don't call me doctor. And he would come very upset about it. Don't call me doctor. I'm an ASC. You probably asked him what ASC is. Extended. We'll just say that means extended uh extended something certified. I don't know. We'll do reverse. Extended specialist certification. I don't know. Anyway, so he becomes upset and he's fighting everybody who call him a doctor. I'm not a doctor, I'm an ASC, motherfucker. So they go in here, they fighting to get it approved. So bitch, now you have doctors and now you have AS motherfucking C's. And everybody don't fit the ASC, girl. Out of a million doctors who've always been called doctors for hundreds of years now, all of a sudden you got like a few of them that say, I'm an ASC. Don't call me doctor, I'm an ASC. But they got the same training as a fucking doctor. That's the same thing with this other stuff with LGBT, in my opinion. You have lesbians, gays, bis, trans. Trans, you have non-op, pre-op, post-op, transgender, all that good stuff. You got TV, TS, and CD. So now you got other shit on top of that. And I'm like, that looks like there's some other shit going on there. It, like I said, doesn't make sense. And some people get offended by it because they're like, girl, well, you're going to respect it because that's what they want to be called. And they could be called what they want to be called. But what happened? They didn't know about those terminologies. What happened? They didn't know about them, they, and there. What happened? They didn't know about what a gender queer beer was. Because like I said, there's people that were murdered for that name. Okay. There's people that were hung. And we could talk about Brandon Tina. Can we talk about Brandon Tina for a minute, honey? Hello? Let's talk about Brandon Tina, honey, who was murdered. And they put one more queer dead or something like that. Girl, hello? What about that? So that's how I'm like, there is no way on God's green earth that I'm going to disrespect people who have passed before me, to pave a way for people like me, to respect people now because they want to have a title of whatever the fuck that is to make them feel good. And that even goes into that whole fucking Flame of Rose shit too. Like, well, I'm an old queen. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And now I'm fitting into the new stats too. And that's so weird too, that they make her, big now too, during this era when it's them, they, and there and shit. Like, I just think that's odd too. Like, why wasn't it big back then where there was only trans and everybody was a tranny, where there was a cross-dresser or not? And now all of a sudden it's queer, genderqueer, bi-queer, fishy, dragon, androgynous, drag king, all these damn titles. Now all of a sudden you got somebody come out being a spokesperson for what trans is about. Well, let's call it what it is. You were born a man, you're still a man. No matter what you call it, you either got dick or a pussy. Okay, that's your mind. So why are you getting all these surgeries then to just emulate a woman? Why not do a Medea and buy a fat suit and just put on these breasts and these hips and stuff when you're out to make money? Why are you permanently putting this stuff in your body? On top of that, risking your life. You're dying. You're dying for that, putting silicone in your body and stuff. So why not just do that, sis? No, you're just confused. You don't know what you are. You don't know what you want to become. And it makes people like me look like we don't know anything about ourselves either. Because now, well, you can't be, you just one of those weird ass trans because that trans said that she's still a man. Well, that's that trans. If that trans said that she's still a man, then you should ask that trans, why does she transition if she still knows she's a man? If she know at the end of the day she's never gonna be a woman, if she know at the end of the day that she's always gonna be Tommy, then ask her, why does she transition? Why is she risking her life every day through hormones, through surgeries to be a man who puts on women's clothes? Ask her that. And then you come back and you talk to me. But see, no one wants to do that. It's a well, the only man she can control, girl, bye. You know who talked about that too. Her friend, bitch, talk about something. They're only mad because Flaming Rose spoke the truth. Uh, yeah, he spoke the truth for his mental illness. Okay, people like that. So he just come out and say, "I'm not trans." Okay, I'm them, they, and there. Because then, bitch, will say, "Yeah, girl, you the new T." But bitch, you are not. You are not trans cis. Girl, you will not die for this. And maybe that's why you survived so long too, because you played that role off. Oh, I just do this for the money. I'm not really trans. I just say I'm trans for the money. And maybe that's why it took so long for it to happen the way it happened. Because even the gleam that's up in the now is gonna be just temporary. It's not gonna be permanent. It's gonna twinkle off again. You're gonna be back as you were at square one, honey. Now they think it's cute and funny because you playing that role. It's funny, kind of like how they think Lizzo is to the black community. What they call her, Aunt Jemima. She's the machine that people are using her to make fun of black folks. It's like black girls are talking about her shit. Flame Rose doing that for the trans community. Ain't doing shit but setting it right back to where it was back in 1972, bitch, to where all those trans are gonna be trans women, either live in stealth or they're gonna come out and live in the full blown, and they're gonna be categorized as a cross dresser. Mark my word. Mark my word, honey. Thank you. Thank you, honey, for setting us back a few generations, bruh. Anyway, I gotta go because I'm over that. Okay. I'm over that, honey. Non-conforming queer is the gender now. There you go. Listen, listen. I'm only gonna address people by their name, like Tina Gaga. That's it. What? How would you call a non-conforming queer? What would you call them? What would you call them? A non-conforming queer is what? A queer who chooses not to identify as straight or gay or bi? Is that what that means? What the fuck does that mean? No. No, thank you. What is your name? Okay, Brandon. That's it. We're gonna call you Brandon. That's it. I'm not calling nobody she no more. Like, from this moment on, y'all, I don't know what, I don't care what y'all are. I'm gonna call you by your name, and that's what I'll address you as. We won't use no pronouns. We'll just say, bitch, I gotta go. I gotta go. The coronavirus. Listen, the coronavirus needs to come on in and do some tease. They say, oh, or they say I'm a cross dress. Oh, is that what non-conforming queer is? A cross dresser? Oh, they just revising. Damn. So we need to rechange up everything then, huh? Oh shit, we need to change up everything, girl. Then we need to. Nothing is really straight anymore, neither. So I guess we need to take away the word straight then too, huh? Huh? Because everything's able to bend. Come on in here. How? Come on in here. Everything that's straight can bend. So maybe we need to get rid of maybe we need to get rid of the word straight. Let's call it something else. What are we gonna call that? Non-conforming gay? No, non-conforming freeform. I don't know. We're gonna think of something cute. That's what I think we should do. Let's think of something cute. Let's do that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Being bi is gay. I agree. I think being bi is either you're gay that likes, the opposite sex sometimes, or you're heterosexual that like the same sex sometimes. But either way, that still kind of make you gay. So being bisexual just means that you're gay part-time. I mean, that's just my opinion with that. I pay attention, honey. How you feel? Okay. I see exactly what it is, girl. And you gonna pick one over the other. Somebody, you like vagina more than penis or penis more than vagina. And we're gonna leave it at that. I'm bi. Okay, sis. You like the way something feel better than the other one. Trust when I tell you that. There's nothing to no, I like them both the same. Oh, really? Well, how many girlfriends have you had in your life, your whole life? How many boyfriends have you had your whole life? Okay, so was that an even number? Okay, what's the longest relationship you had? Was it with a man or a woman? Okay, so like I said, now we're getting down to the basic shit. But like I said, we tolerated that. We tolerated the B in the LGBT, even though a lot of B's didn't have it. They didn't care about the L, the G, or the T. But we tolerated that, girl. Now they adding shit on. Q, N, C, T, B. Oh, where I got a T. B. Y'all can have it, sis. I'm gonna be an Andrea James girl. Bye, y'all. I'm gonna be a Calpurnia. A Calpurnia. Bye, y'all. I'm gonna be Amanda Lepore, y'all. Bye, girls. Girl, what are you? I'm Wonder Woman. That's what I am. I'm Wonder Woman, darling. I'm not trans. I'm Wonder Woman. Are you trans? No. And then they find out. I thought you weren't trans. I'm not. I'm Wonder Woman. Bitch, please. Hello. Bitch, hello. I'm agender. Oh, shit. There you go. I'm not trans. I'm ag. What is that? Agender? What does that mean? I'm agender, honey. Like I said, I'm a gender. Obviously, bitch, I gotta be something. I'm a gender. Oh, come on in here. And don't get it twisted, sis. Okay. That's what I am. I'm ag, honey. Who's okay, I'm ag, sis. Okay, I'm not trans anymore. There you go. So y'all, since everybody got their terms and stuff, I'm not a trans woman anymore, y'all. I am actually a gender. That's what I'm choosing to be considered now. Yeah, a gender, honey. Mm-hmm. Are you male or female? I'm a gender. What is that? A gender. That's not the question. I'm a gender. Okay. Hello. I'm a gender, honey. Hello. That's it. That's it, bruh. What you see right here is what you get. What do you see me as? A woman? Okay, bitch. I'm a gender. Oh, come on in here. Y'all not ready for that. Mm-hmm. Yes, Mystic Persia, the agender woman. They like to be called bi because some don't like the gay word. Oh, see that right there? That's what I'm saying, though. See, we made the word bi because we met people where they were at. We wanted them to be comfortable with themselves, whether it was really who they are, or whether it was or if it was a facade. The same thing with this other stuff. We don't want to make people feel any type of way. So let's meet them where they're at and let's create a whole new name for them so they can be comfortable where they're at. And like I said, people will still get offended. How are you offended about a terminology that just came out and you've been living for 20 years? How does that not make sense to you? How are you offended by people? Well, shit. No, excuse me. I'm them, they, and there. Don't call me. My pronouns is them, they, and there. It's not she, he, her, or him. So you're gonna respect me and call me them, they, or there. And it's like, sis, that sounds crazy. So I'm talking to all of you, and there's only you here. I'm talking to all of you, sis. All of you. Don't they say that in New Jersey? All of yous. I'm talking to all of yous. Like, sis, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. What's your name? That's what we're going to call you, bitch. That's it. We ain't doing them then there. No, ma'am. I'm not talking to all of your T's. I'm talking to who am I dealing with now? That's who I'm talking to. I ain't doing that bullshit. Goodbye. Come on here, Calpurnia Adams. Yes, come on here, fam. What you know about Calpurnia? What you know about Calpurnia Adams, honey? Anyway, y'all, let me go. It's about to be 3 o'clock, y'all. I got to get up in 7 hours. I still got to do my laundry. It's going to take a good hour to do that laundry. I bet not fall asleep while it's getting done either. Anubis been falling asleep right now, girl. He trying to cuddle. My baby trying to cuddle, y'all. He trying to cuddle. Come here. He want to lay down. He like, Mama. Oh my God, y'all. Before I go, Anubis met his twin today. Oh my God, y'all. He met his twin. One of my neighbors got a mini pincher. Bitch, Anubis did a double take. Bitch, he said, and then guess what? So Anubis looking at the dog jumps up like Anubis jumps up, right? He like gets on his back legs, looking up and shit. I'm just like, oh God. So they're coming towards us, and I'm like, oh no. And then Anubis start going crazy. He's like, yeah, he started doing this weird shit, y'all. I don't know if he was shocked because he never seen a dog that looked just like him. I don't know. Maybe he thought it was one of his brothers and sisters. I don't know. But she was like, "Can they say hi?" And I was like, "Sure." So I had Anubis leash, and then he's like smelling the dog, and the dog is like jumping back and shit. And then Anubis is going back, and the dog jumped back. And then when Anubis go back, the dog jumped forward. And I was like, "Oh my God, that is so funny." And she was like, "You have a good day." And I was like, "I know, you too." But girl, Anubis girl, he was freaked out, y'all. He looked over. He looked. I was going to my car. I looked. I saw the lady walking the dog, and I was like, "Wait a minute. Okay." Bitch, shut up. I looked down, and he was smelling. He marks on the tree. He looked up. He looked down. He looked back again with his ears up, like, "Wait a minute. Bitch, who that?" And then that dog started. I'm just like, that is too cute, y'all. Yes, he saw his twin today. They have the same colors and everything, y'all. Black, the tan, and the white. I kid you not. Exactly identical. All three of y'all. Yes, all three of y'all, honey. I'm talking to all three of y'all. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but I'm talking to all three of y'all. Them, they, and there. Okay. Come on in here, Shamika. Yes, honey, we're about to go, Shamika. Mm-hmm. Shamika, I need to take this ass to bed, honey. I gotta wake up at 10. Anyway, y'all. Let me go, y'all. Love and light. I hope you guys have a good night. And I know, listen, we'll be here Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to do a video on something. I won't say it, but we'll be here on Wednesday. So hopefully you guys are here on Wednesday because I'm excited about what we're doing. The universe have blessed me with another TT Wee Wee Lily. And I gagged because the last time it came around, I said, "Girl, I didn't have the time to do that." But now this motherfucker got caught up again. So now, bitch, we could come out and see what the cards gotta say. You know, I'm gonna keep my personal opinions to myself until I pull those damn cards and let the cards do the reading. Oh, come on in here. See, I don't read cards. I let cards read themselves because I don't need cards to give a reading, honey. I let the card read itself. You hear what I mean? So I'm gonna let the cards do the reading, and I'm gonna speak for the cards. Come on in here. That's what we're gonna do, sis. I'm gonna let the cards do the reading, and I'm gonna speak for them because they obviously don't got no mouths. So I'm gonna pull them, and I'm gonna speak for them. And you can't shoot the messenger, bitch, because I'm gonna tell you what they're saying. Oh, come on in here. That's a good way to put it. Some people don't take it personal. Anyway, love and light. Every time I walk by the dog's toys at Dollar Tree, I think of Anubis. Listen, Anubis got too many damn toys. He don't need no toys. He got an octopus toy right here that I don't even think he remember he got it. He got a cute little octopus toy right here. Let me see if he remember he got it. Hold on. So here go his octopus toy, y'all. Y'all see this? He going crazy right now. Look. He breaking his neck. Look. It's okay. You didn't know you had it anyway. Motherfucker. Before y'all, he didn't know where this damn toy was. It's sitting over here in this pile of papers, and now he going crazy. My baby crazy, y'all. He attacking his toy now. Anubis was just not asleep, y'all. Now he attacking his toy. Look, you hear him growling at the bitch. Yeah, that's what he crazy. This motherfucker should be them there and there too. Hey, them there and there, come over here. You, all three of you, come over here. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm dying. Bitch, let me come. Yeah, you did come at the last minute, honey. Yes, I'll be here on Wednesday. Yes, you did come at the last minute. Yes, Shamika, I've been on here. I was supposed to get off here as soon as I got on here, but whatever. Yeah, I do what I have to do. I have to clear some air. Make a way for another day. Come on in here. Yes, look like a squid. Oh shit, it might be a squid. Wait a minute, it might be. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. I can't have squid, honey. You want to kill me, honey? Feed me some squid. How about that? Oop, did I just give that out? One of my friends, she allergic to mushrooms, y'all. She have mushroom girl. She go into a shop. Literally, she passed out. And I told her, I said, girl, you better stop telling people that. Because, girl, they're going to make you a good little, they're going to make you a good little mushroom paste and give it to you, bitch. And she's like, ooh, let me get this on record. I'm just saying, girl, don't be telling people what you're allergic to. Like asthma. If I had asthma, I wouldn't tell nobody I had asthma. Girl, bye. Girl, they'll have you running on purpose, girl, and throw away all your pumps. Bitch, please. I wish I would. I said, girl, stop telling people you're allergic to mushrooms, girl, because people don't eat mushrooms like that anyway. So, I mean, you just tell me you don't want to eat no mushroom, but I'm allergic to mushrooms. Okay, girl, let's ground these mushrooms up and make her a paste. Matter of fact, I can make a bomb mushroom burger that tastes just like ground beef, bitch. You'll think you eating on ground beef. Stop playing with me. Girl, you better start telling people that you allergic to mushrooms, huh? You better stop telling people. Anyway, y'all, let me go, honey. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. To spiritmystic.blogspot.com, to a spiritmystic@gmail.com. And of course, anybody who's sending email over this weekend, I'll definitely get back to it today. Those of you who sign up for class, you'll be definitely getting your classes with the next couple of minutes if you pass your test. Oh, come on in here. Not playing. It's not about passing. You'll get the email. Anyway, y'all. Bye for now. Thank y'all for stopping by here so early in the morning, honey. Y'all like me, honey. Y'all night owls, huh? What is it, like 6 o'clock in the morning over there in New York and stuff? 5 o'clock in the morning? Y'all sitting on here with me? I know that's right, honey. Yes, honey. It's hard for me to go to sleep at night. I'm definitely a night owl. In the day, I can sleep all day, sis. All day. Bitch, don't fuck with me. At nighttime, girl, I'm just like, ooh, let me do laundry. Ooh, let me cook. Ooh, let me get this prepared. Ooh, let me clean up. Ooh, 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 ah, 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 ah. Anyway, y'all. Bye, everybody.